All right, we're online. Hello, streaming. It's been a little while. Glad to be back. Let me go ahead and open up the Twitch output. All right, here we go. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Let's make sure that this works. Very nice. It does work. Okay, cool. I just double checked the audio. Everything is working great. I'm going towards Twitch, making sure that Twitch is working. Twitch is working. We are live. All right, great. I'm going to join you guys with the team. I hope you guys enjoy the evening. All right, guys. We are live now.
Oh, perfecto.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that was good timing.
If you guys thought you heard something weird, it
They
was
did
your
not.
imagination.
I was the only one that heard that
didn't.
stuff. So I did hear Sergio's comment.
See, wait.
The mini forms of the letter P. And okay, so it's been a hot minute since we last played.
Too long.
Yeah, it's been way too long.
What are we playing again? I forgot.
We are playing Call of Cthulhu.
It's a cool board game called Terraforming Mars.
It's Call of Cthulhu.
Woo.
Chew-woo.
All right, everybody give your best ooh-woo. Ooh-woo.
All right. Let me see. I think I don't know. I might. Oh yes, I did document this. So, in the last time that we played, you guys found first. Why don't we do luck rolls?
Luck rolls.
Yep.
All right.
Let's do some luck rolls. Uh-oh.
I'm feeling
Andre's
unlucky
internet just went down.
tonight.
Just when I went streaming.
Unlucky.
Hey, so am I supposed to fail or pass?
You want to fail?
Fail this one.
I failed.
I am so not
pass.
used to hearing Sergio clear. Isn't it?
I
weird,
know.
guys?
Dude, it sounds awesome.
But he
You know,
said
the
it.
cool thing is that these headphones have really good noise canceling. My dogs are making a racket, and you don't hear
We
a
can't
thing,
hear
do
it.
you?
We
You
can't
know
hear it
what,
at all.
Sergio? It's
That's
fucking
amazing.
It's
Oh,
been
it's
like
only
5
1d10,
years
isn't
since
it?
I've known Sergio, and
Yeah,
he's
just
just now
1d10,
getting a
yep.
headset.
Sorry, I did too.
Good
Yeah,
Lord.
I went from my.
And you got the same roll, Bessie.
Yeah.
I went from
Oh,
my
nice,
iPhones,
Virginia.
Yeah.
from my iPhone's headphones, whatever you call those.
Is that
Oh,
what you were
the
using?
earbuds. He was doing the
I
earbuds.
for
Yeah.
my iPhone earbuds. Then I
my
bought
goodness.
like a cheap headphone from Marshalls.
Like a
Oh,
Bluetooth
Now
one.
I got
Fucking asshole.
and
From
now I
Marshalls?
got a relatively well, they're still kind of cheap, but they're
Yeah.
from Walmart.
Look, dude,
Okay.
you never know. I've been using a cheap pair of headset wireless for like 7 or 8 years now, and
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
Where'd you
and
get
I
them from?
tried. It was a gift from my brother, and I think he got them at Best Buy, and they were like $40.
Well, you know
And
what?
I'm still using them
that's-
because
that's not
every
cheap.
time I
That's like
try to change them,
Lower end.
I
not
do
They're not as
not
good.
like. I
Yeah.
do
Hey.
not like it.
My
Yeah.
cheap
Well-
headsets from Marshalls, they may not have good noise canceling, but I can walk across the site all the way up to the site, and they still work. Like I'm in a meeting, I walk over to the cafeteria, get myself a coffee, I hear everything, and I come back to my.
That's
Well,
awesome.
you know what? I went to Marshall's, and then 6 months later, boom,
Marshalls,
chlamydia.
not Michaels. I'm like, isn't that a craft store?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Michael's
Marshalls,
is a
not
craft
Michael's.
store.
Yeah, okay.
Michael's
We
is
don't
a
have
different
that
place.
here.
Yeah.
Craft.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, sorry, slight detour.
No, it's okay. In
I
fact,
think so.
one of the things about Discord on the computer is its crisp noise cancellation is outstanding and will make almost any headset sound decent.
Anyway, what
And-
do I get if I fail? I guess
You got to roll.
One
You roll a
D10.
d10 and then add that to your luck. 1d10. Yep.
Do you see how long it's been? We don't even know how to do
God
luck
damn it,
anymore.
that's
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Can I not make something a bag? Because I'm trying to have a backpack here, and I can't seem to put
You
things in it like
can.
I used to, or maybe
Um,
I'm forgetting.
When it says location, you're going to type backpack.
Yeah, you can like nest them. Like even in my dress shirt, I've got a pocket protector and
So-
a fountain
Yeah.
pen.
Okay, so when it says location, I type in backpack. Is that what you said?
Yeah, if you want it to be a backpack, yes, or like Cameron said, your
Okay.
shirt or your pocket.
Pants, left
Now,
pocket,
now,
right
you,
pocket.
no.
Okay,
Sorry,
and
sorry, no. You have a rucksack. So what you're going to do is, in fact, instead of that, is you're going to do like
Uh-huh.
what is inside your rucksack.
Nothing.
Let's
right
say
now.
your
That's what I was
your
complaining
matches.
about.
If you do like that, it'll actually be in your rucksack.
Are you sure? Because it didn't look like
Yeah.
you moved it, but okay.
It is,
where
yeah. In
this?
fact,
If
it's
you
weird.
type-
It's not moving it around, but that's okay. You'll know
But
that it's in there. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
You
Main
there
can
it
thing
goes.
is
also-
It is
make
moving
sure that it
around.
shows up on your main as well. If you've got like a sword or a gun or something.
Yeah,
like that.
when you click off of it or click onto something else, it'll like pop it around.
Yeah, it's actually it's working now. I'm good.
Yep,
I'm good.
Yep. Let me
For
delete
some
your.
items, you can also type rectum.
Rectum?
Oh yeah, I hardly
No,
knew
it's
it.
just his accent. It's wrecked like WRECKED.
Wrecked,
Them.
wrecked
THEM.
them.
Wrecked
Yes.
them. It's just the accent. Don't worry about it.
Did you see how Locantus got excited?
He did.
Yeah,
So Cantus is like, what?
Then I
You
got
did what?
shot.
I was like rectum. I hardly knew him.
Okay, so then I'll give you guys a quick rundown on. Let me pull this up. I rebooted my computer, which is probably a bad thing to do because now I don't know where all my browsers are. Here we go. So
You're
you
not
guys
one of those
basically
1,000-tab browsers, are you?
I've got 5
Yes.
browsers, and each browser has its own set of
Yes.
tabs. So it's
See.
there's not 1,000 tab one browser, but there's like 5 browsers with
Hey.
20, 30 tabs in each.
Okay,
So
it's the
64 gigs
cumulative
RAM.
effect
Yeah,
counts, so,
exactly.
yeah.
Yes. So you guys
There's a lot of
basically found
threads.
the Queen Nitocris's body in here. You guys, a bunch of the clues pushed you to the pyramid. You guys got in here. There was an inky black portal. You guys were testing that portal, doing various things, and eventually activated the portal, which kind of called Nyarlathotep, which his presence as the Black Pharaoh speaking to you guys, his tones and words, timing were hinting at a climactic turning point in the descent into the mythos. It basically, he said that there is 3 positions somewhere that's going to connect together and allow him to come into the world.
My man.
Oh yeah, 3 locations, not positions.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
3 locations. Bastard guy. And then Alejandro became one with Nyarlathotep, and his body crumpled into a pile of ash and slowly drifted away and disappeared in the room. So you guys are basically standing
Probably not
inside.
dead though.
Yeah, what?
It wasn't
100%.
entirely ash though, right? It was ash, and then like perched precariously on the top, there was a business card offering like 10% discount, right?
There was. Yes. In fact, there
It
is
was- it
one
encompassed the
last coupon.
entirety of his
It's
skull.
actually one last
Right on-
coupon. Yeah,
right
one
on
last
top,
coupon.
Yes.
One last coupon.
Oh, tear. I'm sad. Yeah.
So you guys are
Was the
standing
culmination of his
in
life.
the chamber of Nyarlathotep now. The sounds become eerie and quieter than it was before, because now the Nyarlathotep kind of wisps away and disappears, and
Oh, you
the
really,
pile of
really got
ash.
that down, Mars.
Yeah, man.
So I take a small canteen with some liquor on it, and I pour it on the floor, and I said, Alejandro,
you-
you lost your way, my friend. Lost your way. And I make a sign of the cross.
Oh yeah.
So what?
I
it's like a
look
pile of
for any.
ashes?
Yeah, his ashes are piled up in front of the altar
I look
I'm-
for any sign of
right there.
anything left of his body, so I can examine it. And
There
if I
is-
can't find any, I do grab a little bit of the ashes and put them in one of my.
Yeah, I was going
jars.
to try and do the same. I'm looking for like, do I have a container? Do I have a
Yeah.
container?
Is there an urn anywhere?
Well, I have my medical bag with me at all times,
Yep.
and it is
Use a
some-
surgical glove or something.
His family might
So,
want his
yeah.
ashes.
No, screw that. Who knows that they're ashes? We just saw them disintegrate. We don't know they're ashes.
Yeah.
It could be some
Yeah.
kind of magic powder. It could be
What's that,
gunpowder
man?
for all we know.
Yeah.
Well, if it
Be
is,
pure
we should probably
diamonds.
take it.
Alejandro
Could be
has,
juju powder.
Alejandro has aligned himself with a demon.
Well,
Don't
Well-
touch that.
it's debatable.
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna wear gloves.
I've heard that before.
It says that
Yeah.
that what I've used out of my medical case were
Nice
gauzes.
fall for
Those are
that
used up. But everything
Alright.
else I should still have.
There's a small tear going down Omar's face. There will be no salvation for him. He will not be resurrected.
Well, we don't believe in resurrection. We're Hispanic.
Wait, you're dead. You can't talk.
So,
That is very
with
true.
that being said, do I have
Best
something in
campaign
my medical
ever.
case to grab his ashes?
Yeah,
and I
you
definitely put gloves on.
you have a container that currently has
Oh, will not be
alcohol in it.
saved.
If you want to pour the
Okay.
alcohol out, you can do that and then put his ashes inside of it.
All right, I will do that. So
Okay.
I will write that down before I forget.
His
What was
soul
his
will not
name?
be saved.
Mo?
Put
Ro?
down dust of Alejandro, because do we know for sure that they're ashes?
Yeah, just put dust of Alejandro. That's a good way to put it. You don't know what it is. I
And
mean,
then,
it's
no
the
alcohol
remains of
here.
him. You know,
Why do the good die so young?
Yeah, that's what we were wondering.
why do the dumb die so young?
I really don't think it was that dumb of a decision. I will
Evil.
actually defend him on this. I was very tempted myself.
You were
He made
tempted
it
to give
sound
yourself.
very convincing. That was a very good evil dude.
Wow.
Yep.
All
that's
right,
how I
all
feel
right,
too.
all right.
Yeah.
What was his name again?
Alejandro.
Oh,
He's
Al-
a demon.
That's it. Right. Alejandro.
He's a
Got that
demon.
already?
oh.
And so,
oh.
laying on top of his body, which is now in the party sheet, is a girdle.
Girdle.
Yeah, we grabbed a girdle.
It's a
Oh, right.
little
He was
bit-
wearing that, wasn't he?
It's
He
a
was.
little bit oily, guys, but don't worry about it.
Oily? You mean
Dead
dusty?
man, dead man don't talk.
Yeah, sorry.
Everything else, there's nothing else in his ashes. There's none of it. His gun, his clothes, like everything that you guys know he had. Backpack. He had a machete. He had a bunch of stuff that he would constantly. You guys know Zippo lighter when he would light his cigars or whatever, and or his pipe. He is everything about him is in that ash pile except for the girdle, which is laying on top of the ash pile.
So I
Sir,
point out
people
the
will
That
obvious.
wouldn't destroy
Purgatory.
that.
Yeah, I point out the obvious and say, wow, this must be a magical girdle since it was the only thing that did not get disintegrated.
Don't
Oh,
touch
geez.
What do you
it!
mean? Look at everything else here. There's business cards. There's a bag here. There's some Zippo here.
No, everything is gone.
Didn't you have the? Who has the
Yeah,
Is it
sword?
gone or was it
Seth
there?
didn't want to
Sorry, I
destroy
missed
the
that.
girdle. He needs it.
Everything is gone or everything is there?
Everything
Everything's
is
gone
gone
except for the
well,
girdle.
Everything is gone
It's
except for the
gone,
girdle.
okay.
It's all
Oh,
gone.
okay,
Well,
sorry.
the gonorrhea stayed behind.
The girdle is needed to resurrect Necrotis. Queen Necrotis.
yeah. Yep.
Which is probably his lady or something, right?
Some of the stuff he has in his character sheets is very hard to read. Who has the sword? Does he have the sword, or do you
I
have the
have
sword?
the sword.
Oh, you have the sword.
I
Okay, I
have-
just wanted to make sure
If it's
because
the
that.
sword of Akmala.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I had talked to the dude who like had.
I
the
wasn't
template,
sure
he
if
was like, "Hey."
Alejandro had it because that would have been there too. But okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, he was like, "Take this, guard that shit," and I'm like,
Damn,
sword.
I got
Wow.
a pipe with opium, heroin, and cocaine. Who wants to?
"Yeah, we got it from what's his name?" And he
Yeah.
was like,
I know the
Speedball,
junkie
bro.
guy.
"Yeah, I've still got some too. I
Hell
plan to sell
yeah.
it, but not in this place. I don't want to get."
I'm saving it for a good time
They
later.
do,
Hey, are you
all
thinking what I'm
three.
thinking?
do
Oh,
you
yeah.
do all three at once? Is that?
I don't know. That's what they say he says.
Say that again,
Yes.
Sergio.
I said, do you do all three at once?
Yes. It's the best way to do it, I'm telling you.
It's the
Oh,
only
what
way.
is that movie with like?
Vegas.
Yeah, something.
I've never done it.
I can see it. The scene they're okay. I'm doing
Yeah.
it. Sorry. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Fear and Loathing. Yeah.
We
yeah.
can't stop here. This is Bat Country.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I've derailed enough.
Yes. So
Sorry.
just so you guys know, one of the
Yes.
things that you guys remember is as Nyarlathotep came in and appeared, and as Alejandro died, and you're starting to collect his stuff, there was noises to the north of you. It sounded like bodies or something walking towards you, but you couldn't see what it was. Some of you could see, some of you couldn't. You hear those bodies kind of getting like, and when the inky black portal kind of exploded or like pushed that energy out of it, and then Nyarlathotep appeared, it knocked all the other people down that were in this chamber. You can hear them kind of getting up towards the north of you.
Alright, we need to grab that girdle and go.
And Bessie, you do see just to your south, there's like this walkway that goes to the west.
And I don't see anything.
You just see that walkway. Oh shit! When I look
No,
at
I mean,
you,
that's
you
like
don't
there's
see that.
nobody there.
Oh yeah, you don't
It
actually
looks
see
like
that
it
walkway.
clear.
Sorry, who sees that? None of you can see much.
We didn't hear that there was
We're
a
puny
walkway
humans.
to the left, but anyway, I'm walking to the left.
Yeah, like Omar is like blind. I think the only people that have light right now is Emerson and Bessie, and very
I have
small
a
light at that.
flashlight.
I don't see the flashlight on you. Didn't the battery die or
No, I
something
changed
happened?
them.
Oh, you changed it. Okay, you don't have the light on you. So let's put it back on you. We're gonna put a lamp on.
Pretty sure,
Virginia.
because I have old batteries. I definitely need to get a new one.
Okay,
New batteries, because I swapped them out.
gotcha. Yeah, you didn't have a light, so you're the only one that really can see. You see off to the left. There's like a walkway going to the west.
Maybe I turned my flashlight off is what happened.
Oh,
so
you might
that
have when you
we
heard
can
all those
hide better.
noises. Yep, might
Yeah.
have done that.
Okay.
So you turn it back
I think
on.
that-
Be heading
I think I might-
away
I think
from
I might
the
want to do
noise
that again.
You do see a walkway to the west, but when you turn your light off, you
Alright, so
can't see
nobody's
much.
grabbed the girdle, so I'm gonna grab
Okay.
it before we leave it.
Yeah.
Stop moving.
You've been wanting
Oh,
to get your
Bessie's got the
fucking
girdle.
hands on my girdle since the fucking beginning, Mayana.
Tone it down with the
Bessie
F
grabbed the
word. Oh my
girdle.
god!
Yeah,
did
bro.
What did you? Are you upset? Are you? Did you need a hug?
Because he
I'm
died.
genuinely
Because he
upset,
died.
Yes.
Yeah, because he died.
So I
But that
start
was his
moving
own problem.
towards.
Twice now.
If you need a hug, I'll send Dre.
Okay. I'm
Dre's
up for
internet
that.
is
I'm
down,
listening.
unfortunately.
Oh, that's
So
too
I start
bad.
moving towards the path that we saw when the flashlight was on.
Okay, you
and
are
then
lost over there.
I wait there and I wait for my eyes to adjust to the dark.
Yeah, no, it's pitch
Does that
black.
happen?
No, it's pretty pitch black.
Mm.
To your north, you can see some lights. You should be able to see the mummy. You should be able to see the what is that called? The throne to your east. You can't see anything towards the west.
I have a
You
compass.
do see Bessie and Emerson, and they're kind of like they've got a candle. They're basically holding a candle.
Okay.
I take out my compass.
So I minimized that window because for some reason I can't see anything on my damn screen.
Okay,
Can you-
I will
Like,
send
I
it
can't-
back. Let me
can you
see
push it
sharing.
again? Yeah.
Yep, I just did.
Shit, what the hell's going on? Why can't I? Oh, I got it. Okay. Yep,
Yeah, if you
great.
minimize it, it becomes like a little circle, and you have to you have to
Yeah,
open
but
it.
what it did was it like pushed above my screen where I could reach it. I couldn't get
Oh,
a
wow.
hold of the top right to like, yeah.
Grab a hold of
So
it.
Yeah,
what
I
I
think
want
when
to
you
do
republished it, it
is
fixed it.
I have a couple of things. I have a mummy bone,
Okay.
and then I have a torn
Interesting.
up blanket.
bone.
So I'm gonna take a piece of the blanket and wrap it on the bone, and then where I put the alcohol,
Yep.
I'm gonna like dab,
Okay.
dab,
Yep.
and turn it on with my candle so I can have a makeshift torch. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Yeah.
Alright, so
Um,
I have a torch
Smart.
now, which is a little
Yeah.
better, I guess. There
Oh, yeah.
we
But I
go.
keep moving and
So
sneaking
I don't
forward.
have this anymore. Mummy
You're
bone
sneaking?
gone.
Yes, I'm walking very carefully because it's dark. I don't see, so I walk very carefully,
Yep.
placing every foot before I let my foot down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a
Alright.
stealth roll. And Bessie, you see that platform just here. It's kind of going this direction.
Okay. when your platform, is that the way
Do you see
we
that? It looks like a
platform?
staircase.
So
Can you see it on the
I
ground?
whisper loud.
Yeah,
I
it's like a
whisper
railing.
loud
It's like
so
a
they can
railing.
hear
Yep.
me, but it's a whisper.
Yep.
I see a staircase.
Where is everybody?
Oh,
Emerson's going to yell, "What was that?
oh my God!
Virginia.
What was that? What
Yeah,
was
Virginia,
that?"
you see in front of you coming into the chamber someone that looks over and says, "You stop!"
Oh,
What the fuck?
It looks
They
like
came down
maybe
into the chamber.
five. Yeah, there's like 5 people coming in where you guys came in towards the north, where Virginia is moving towards.
who?
Okay, I
They
walk
know we're here.
towards them
And they're talking to us.
and I say, "Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you guys found us. We're lost.
Sorry, can
we
you
were in a
refresh-
tour guide, and then they left."
The damsel in distress.
Can you
was
refresh my
Ooh.
doing, I
memory?
dig it.
Was the fog that was on the staircase, was that below us, or that was down to this level?
That was from the staircase down. It wasn't in this level. It was like
Okay.
you couldn't see below the staircase.
Okay.
Let's
I
see.
go along with Virginia and
She's
pick
long
up on
What
her
is that?
cue right
Fast
away
talk?
and pretend to be
I
a
think it's
lost
fast
tourist
talk. Is it fast talk? Why don't you roll a fast talk, Virginia?
with help.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if that's the thing here. I forget.
But
Yeah,
get
you
bonus
can.
dice
on
Go
really
ahead and
quickly.
do +1B,
Oof.
+1 bonus
Ooh.
dice.
Yeah,
It's not your best
so-
skill. No.
Oh no.
But you're gonna do fine.
I like the confidence. Dig it.
You want to
Oh,
spend
see.
11 luck to succeed?
Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
Oh Jesus, that's a low.
That's a lot of luck.
I rolled
Yeah.
10 tonight when I rolled for luck, so I'm just.
Oh.
Oh, that's very
guys, get off her. That's not.
Look,
a
I
lot.
think it's
No.
worth it. Like, especially considering you get to improve the stat if you roll.
No.
Well.
If you use luck to do this, you don't get the check mark.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
Well,
unfortunately.
funny.
normally I roll a charm instead of fast talk, but I'm gonna use the 11 luck points.
I think it's worth it. I concur. Good move.
Where did everybody go?
You are not supposed to
Come
be
this
in here,
way.
and you see 6 people coming out of the hallway to the north, and they're all in robes,
Is she the
and they're
only
carrying
one that can see that?
torches.
We know. We
Light,
want to
is
get
it
out of
very far enough
here.
that we can see the torches.
You guys can all see their torches, and you can see them coming in, but they can see everybody but Ezekiel and Omar at the moment, because you guys have
Yeah.
lights on.
Yeah.
So that's what
It's
I
my
say. I
last
said, we
candle,
know we're
too.
not supposed to be here. We're trying to get out. Could you please escort us?
Can they hear you from there? I don't know.
I
That's
mean, we certainly look like tourists, right?
I
well, if
hope
you
so.
look, what would that be? 39, 40 feet? No, 40. Is that 39 times 5? Why are they making me do math?
You're such a
Just
nerd.
do 40 times 5, dude. Which is, I think, 600.
200.
or
No, yeah, but that's like
690,
200,
I
300
think.
feet? No.
39 times 5 is
What are you-
195, right?
What are you on crack, bro?
Yeah, 195.
No,
I just
I'm
use the calculator.
It's
super.
to double check.
200.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm trying
I
to use my
know.
brain. Yeah,
I'm
39
super
times 5
super
is...
fast at math. I'm just not very accurate.
You're just not very good.
Ah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, so 200 feet.
Well,
If you
when
had somebody 200
multiply by
feet from you and
5,
you're
you
yelling,
can just do half and add a 0.
yeah, I think they can hear you.
All right,
You know,
stop.
it's kind of
Yeah.
a echoey chamber.
If
It's,
they're
you know,
yelling, yeah.
if you're yelling, yeah, 200 feet away, hey!
It's like an airplane, right? 200 feet? It's like a big plane.
Yep. So go ahead and you want to move up by Virginia. Virginia's kind of lost. I
Yeah.
don't think Virginia can see much.
Virginia,
No,
where
I'm
are
walking
you?
in the
And I
dark
just
with
kind
my
of follow
arms stretched.
her voice.
I'm over
nobody-
here. My arms are stretched out.
Nobody
So
can
as she
see
says,
you,
I'm over
Virginia.
here, I
Yeah,
follow her voice.
yeah, because even
Just
even-
follow my voice.
But I don't see where she is, so yeah, you have to move.
I turn
You
my
make
flashlight
you
on.
make it there.
Okay.
Okay.
Virginia! I'm coming! And I keep trying to find her.
Virginia goes, bing! Here!
There you are! And I try to get, closer. And again, I'm following up her.
So, Omar, are you
cue
staying
of-
back in the dark?
Omar, come this way.
And
Give me a
Emerson.
second, guys. I'm dealing with
he's going to
situation here,
sleep.
but assume that I'm going with the group eventually if you call me. But I'll be there in a minute.
We did call you.
Okay.
Let's assume he's in.
I would
sleep.
assume that everybody's
Let's
going to go
assume-
then together because.
It's narcolepsy.
Are you going to go to Emerson? You going to
yeah.
go up to them? You're clearly bright in the area.
Everybody's gonna get flashlights
Yeah, I
after
would know
this.
that too. So yeah, I'll come up like here maybe.
So there's basically there's 5 people that come up directly in front of you guys. We'll stop using the map for the moment, and
Okay.
they're like, "So you guys got dropped off where? And what happened? What are you doing down here?" And they're kind of like whispering to each other, and they're
were
standing
on a
maybe
tour guide.
20, 30 feet away from you, kind of like.
There's this little boy, he was like a tour guide, and he's like, I give you the best trip ever, the best tour for $5 each, and it was such a good deal.
$5 is a
No.
lot.
Well,
He brought us in here,
whatever
and then that little fuck disappeared.
Wow, can you ease back on the fuck word?
And he said it 10 times in one sentence, and this is
Yeah,
a good time
towards
to drop
one person.
the F word.
Yeah, it's towards one
Even
person.
PG movies are allowed one.
It's not a
Yes.
contest.
that
That
little
is true.
thief took our money. And then we were trapped, we didn't know where to go. This place is so huge. Oh my god,
Okay.
it's so impressive though. Wow.
Because Bessie and Virginia are both talking, one of you can roll a fast talk with 1 bonus.
Does
Neither one of
Emerson's
you have-
sly smirk at the male
You go,
ego
Bessie.
stroking count for any
Okay.
bonus?
Fast up.
It was
No.
so huge.
I don't
No.
see it in alphabetical order.
I
Yeah,
can't
it's-
check it out.
it's
because
F.
I use
Yes,
F.
I
fuck.
see
Yep,
it.
yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know it's not your best
It's
skill.
not gonna be great.
Okay, so Bessie, you'll roll this one then.
I believe in you.
Oh no,
Ooh, I don't believe in you.
Wow, I cannot spend.
they basically are like, stay right there and don't move. And like
no.
one of the 5 people walks off to the north,
I
and
look at
and they all kind of
Virginia.
stand to the side, and it looks like they reach inside their robes, and their hands are inside the robes, but they're just watching you guys.
I look at Virginia and I mouth to her, I'm sorry. I don't think they bought it. I'm a bad liar.
Emerson's going to yell out, "Hey, can I get an invite to your pajama party?"
What?
And they're wearing robes, and he's going to like
He's just being
start-
pedantic.
pulling the sword out of the attached like the loops on the bag.
Ooh.
Oh, are you trying to do that so they can see it?
No,
Oh, Jesus.
like the
Oh,
candle will
then-
be in front of me. I'll
Then
be
go
like,
ahead and roll a stealth roll. See if you can stealthily pull out your sword.
Sure. So what I'm going to be trying to do, because like I'm assuming it's strapped to my bag, so because it wouldn't fit otherwise. If I assume, is there a sheath on the thing? I would
Yeah.
hope so.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So then he'll like, I'll take the bag, sling it off one shoulder, like put it down, be like, "Hey, can I get an invite to your pajama party?"
Yeah.
And then while it's on my side, I'll like have the candle out in my left hand, like far left, and then be reaching down with my right to like pull the sword out of its sheath.
Welcome
from
back.
The top of the bag.
Oh, I'm back.
Hey, dude, awesome.
Hey.
Welcome back. Can we stop over?
Sorry, you
Can
said
we roll
stealth,
all
yes?
that stuff?
Yeah, roll a stealth. Yep.
Dre, my honest said you were going to hug
Stealth.
me.
Okay, that sounds good.
Ooh, I am so stealthy.
I would guess you're
As
not
I
going to
like-
spend 45.
I feel like as I'm
Yeah.
pulling on it, it was probably like a little like tight in that scabbard, and I got to shake it a bit, and just really gonna shake that hard. Do you get something if you push? What's the push mechanic?
Oh, you can push. Yes. Let me see. That's a good question.
Because yeah, I think I was just like pulling on it. It was just a little stuck in there. You know, we've been
Yeah,
just
yeah.
give it a little shake. Just try
and like,
try and jerk it.
okay.
Give it a
Yeah,
little tug.
pajama party.
Yeah. So a pushed roll basically is a second and final attempt at a failed attempt. So you can attempt to do it one more time, but there are dire consequences to if you fail this particular roll. These consequences could escalate the stakes dramatically compared to the normal failed roll. Just so you know, when you push, bad things can happen to either you or someone else. If you roll
It was
really,
fine.
really horribly, you could actually cut yourself pulling the sword out or trying to hide it. That kind of thing.
I break
right?
my nose, pulling it out of the
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. Like you're like faking. Oh shit! I dropped my backpack.
Party,
Punch,
whack.
and then you like punch yourself in the face. Yeah,
We
exactly.
find out you have hemophilia.
It'll
then
be
you bleed to
fine.
death. Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay to push it because that's my I'm okay with
That's
that.
your jam.
Personally. Yeah,
You
but
gotta
it's a
do something.
27% chance for the party's knowledge here. Like I'll metagame a bit and be like, well, what do we want to happen?
It'll be fine.
I
It'll be
want-
fine.
I want wacky stuff. I want
I
want
want to see
wacky
you
stuff.
push it
wackadoodle
because
goose.
I think that's
I feel like
Two
Wackadoodle.
pushes plus my own. So are we saying push is good, right? We're not.
this is good.
Bessie's pushed
Alright.
before and it turned out really good.
Which is good.
Can
I spend
yeah, and I
luck on a
don't
push?
think.
69.
Can
Hey.
you spend luck
Hey,
on
hey.
a push? I don't think you can. No, you cannot
feel
spend
like you
luck on
should
a.
be
No,
able
you
to,
cannot. No.
That's not
It's
fair.
not that far off.
information was not given to us ahead of time.
It's pretty close. It's not far off.
No,
but-
I was whining
think
there,
it-
wasn't
I
I?
failed.
My voice got high and
everybody-
everything.
Yeah, it did.
Did everybody roll for?
Yeah, it did.
Did everybody roll for luck already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, just
Four.
yeah. You will, yeah.
1, 2.
Use luck on a push
Oh.
roll.
You have to fail.
What the
Three.
frick? Oh.
Of course you passed.
So basically,
if you
You
these
wanna know, it was 30 and I rolled a 29. Fuck.
Oh, dude, not good.
You-
Oh yeah, because you weren't here when we rolled
People
luck.
would not believe me if I told you how bad your luck was, Dre. They would not.
Apparently,
It's
you can
just
use
crazy.
luck to fix a fumble.
Yeah, you can.
Is
You
this
can you
right?
can use
Oh,
luck to
really?
almost everything, but you cannot use luck during a push.
All right.
I would argue that this was pertinent information that we were not privy to before the roll.
Well, I
hate
did
to
say
agree
that
with
bad
my
things
aunt
would
on that,
happen.
yeah.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and put these guys on the combat
good.
tracker, and
Okay.
Emerson, you go ahead and you pull out that
Guys,
sword,
what you guys,
and you're
I
trying
leave
to
you guys
hide.
alone for a few minutes. What do you do?
They got
Oh,
in a fight.
well. Next time, don't leave
Yeah.
us for a few minutes.
Yeah.
The
Look what
devil
happened.
worshippers are here.
Yeah. See what happens when you
Uh-huh.
fall asleep, bro.
Yeah, this is what
It's
happens,
not
bro.
the same without you.
I was having, life situation.
I'm not buying
That's
it.
okay.
I'm just
That's
putting
okay.
myself in a
It was
square
it was
with
real
that.
life. It was real life stuff.
Never heard of it.
Nope.
I don't know about that. I don't know about those things, man.
Never heard of it.
Trying to. Oh, there we go. I blocked. Yeah, cool. Okay, had somebody spamming me on Twitch, so I had to block them. So
Oh,
let's see.
oh, yep,
You-
nope, fuck him up.
Yep,
Oh, you
you
blocked
you
Dre,
go and
huh?
pull out
That's
your
good.
sword, and you're trying to hide it, and you realize, wait a minute, they're going to see it, and then you go, no, guys, fuck, oh shit, and you whip it out, and kind of like the sword goes flying. So you can do
No
one or two
way.
things. You can do one or two things, and I'm going to let you roll. Roll a d6. 1, 2, 3. You're going to throw the sword. 4, 5, 6. You're going to punch yourself or cut yourself.
Oh,
Doesn't sound good.
those are devious.
Yeah.
All right. You want to be a bastard? You want to be a bastard?
Yep.
See?
Well, roll it. 1, 2, 3.
How much of a bastard? Oh yeah, you're.
Oh, you threw
Let's
it.
see it.
So let's see. How
Not cutting
far?
myself today.
How far can one throw a sword?
Damn.
Well, let's
see.
take
Oh.
strength into account. I'm a
No,
65
yeah, that's
strength.
what it says. It says strength plus 5 yards.
There you go.
So
So 70 yards.
70 yards.
Wait,
Okay.
what? Strength
I
plus
think-
5 as yards?
Yeah, it says in yards or meters.
70 yards. Okay, what does that mean?
No,
in
it says
Where does
at
it
best. It says at best.
I'm just saying that's tough for even an NFL quarterback.
Pretty
but
far.
all
That's,
right.
I mean, think of a football
pretty
field.
far.
70
That-
yards is a
I
lot.
would think that that's if
I mean,
you're
I'm a pretty
attempting.
strong dude.
No, but I would
think you should
attempt it.
be able
That's
to do it.
64 meters.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but I would think that's
yeah.
if you're trying.
In
That, to me,
Canadian
that's if
words.
you're like taking a javelin and trying to throw it as far as you can.
Yeah,
This is-
okay,
this
okay,
is-
okay.
So,
this is
yeah.
America, okay? We speak in yards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we spoke
For us.
in inches.
So your sword falls over here in this in that square, basically. 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from you, kind of clang, 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 bangs up against the thing, and clearly makes a loud noise that you were pulling that thing out. Omar,
Fine.
what do you?
I never
what are
liked
you
that
gonna
thing
do?
anyways. I'm gonna say pajama party for a third time and pull out the machete instead.
Uh huh. Omar? Omar? Wasn't he here?
I am a little bit
Oh.
disoriented. Am I here? Am I not
Yep.
here?
Yeah, you're here now. Yep.
Here. These are
You're
the
here.
guys that were wandering in, right? That were just.
Yes. Well, there was 5 of them, and one has left the room, and these 4 have stayed behind, and now
That's not good.
there is an engagement going on.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, on your nuptials.
Or condolences, depending.
Do you?
Should we run?
It looks like they're about to, like, whatever has happened, and Emerson pulls out a sword and
Armed or
throws it across the
something?
room. These guys are like, oh shit, and they have their hands in their robes, and they're about to do something. You know that shit's about to go down.
You're about to get flashed.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have their hands in their pen. They're pulling their cock out.
They're going next.
Wow,
If I see my companions pulling
that was
out,
bizarre.
That was a
deadly
very
weapons,
not Dre thing.
I
That
know.
was very
Hey,
not Dre. Yeah.
uh,
Omar?
Did you get one of my pills?
Are you infidels that follow the demon who has stayed here, who has turned my friend into ash? Who are you? Why are you here?
Is that your turn?
Seal that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's seal.
Sounds like it.
So basically they're like,
They
Oh,
surrendered, right?
no, they basically
Yeah,
all,
I was gonna
yeah, no,
say.
they do not do that.
Why are you
one of-
here? I
each one of them-
surrender.
Yeah.
each one of them pulls out a sword, and they're like, "You will die, infidels. Your friend was supposed to die like the scum that he is."
Oh. Yeah, that's fair.
One,
Well-
two,
Okay, I was
three,
about to say
four,
we can't go around
five,
killing innocent
6.
people, but all of a sudden they
No.
don't sound innocent.
and they get. Ba-ba-da-ba. How do I do?
Do I have
the-
a reaction, a defensive move?
Yes, you will. Yeah. Let me do that. In fact, where's the
Combat.
other forms of combat?
Flowchart.
Firefight. Yeah. Where's the flow chart? That's
I
what
have
I'm
it on
combat
my
flow chart.
screen if you want it. If
Yeah,
you
here
can
we go.
Combat
click it and
damage
push the others.
flowchart.
I just
got it.
shared it. Yep. So what'll happen is I'll roll to attack, and then you can do one of two things. You can either fight back, which you have to roll better than them, and then you do damage back, or you can dodge, and if you match their roll, then you don't take any damage, or you can do a maneuver. Which a maneuver is basically you describe what you'd like to do other than fight them back or dodge, and then we can try and figure out what does that mean. Because maneuver basically is like, if you're smaller than them, you're not going to be doing much of a maneuver, but if you're at the same size as them, then you can do a maneuver. And maneuvers are like, remember when we were in that hotel room and Direwin tried to like put him in a
I
chokehold
remember.
and try to knock him out?
Yep.
Then that is a maneuver, right? You would have to roll higher than them to be able to put that maneuver on them, just like a fight back. But a dodge will make sure that if you roll the same, then you don't take any damage.
Do a maneuver.
Yeah, I want
Do
to
a
try
maneuver.
to dodge.
A manure.
manure.
Wild,
Wow.
dude.
Wow. Okay, so they're going to roll an attack on you. Boom. Ooh, and they rolled an
They
8, a
suck.
hard success.
Oh.
And so you're going to have to roll a dodge, and you need to make a hard success or better.
All right, where
7
is
or
the
less.
dodge?
That should be in your
Yeah.
skills. Yep.
Yeah, just found it. Oof.
Yep, they rolled pretty good. Oof.
No, Superman
That is a
does
no
good.
bueno.
They rolled well.
Yeah, you did well. Exactly.
Short sword. What does the short sword do? They don't even have the short sword.
I'm
Oh,
over
It was nice
castle.
knowing y'all.
effects,
no.
combat.
Don't you
Did
dare.
you just quote 30 Rock?
What's 30 Rock?
Yeah.
They say that on 30 Rock. Never mind.
So you take 3
I'm too
points of
much a
damage.
non-boomer to know that.
So yeah, Virginia gets this slash with a sword. Next. Do I do this? How do I do? Oh, next. There it is. Okay. And then this guy's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 10, 25, 30, 35. And go like that because he can move 8. And he's going to attack you, my brother.
Dude is fast.
Yeah, well, he moves at 8, so they're pretty quick. I think some of you
Dear
can move...
Lord!
Oh my God! Yeah, okay, you're not going to dodge that. Well, you can dodge it. If you get a critical success, you'll actually block it.
All right, gotta try it.
But you gotta have a critical success.
Do I just roll a d10 or what do I
Dodge.
roll?
No, roll a dodge. It's
I'll
in
roll
your
a
skills. Yep.
The dodge.
You gotta basically
Sometimes-
match their critical success. I'm rolling fucking amazing tonight.
Sometimes you just gotta roll a hard 6.
Have you tried
It's not
taking a
today.
pill,
no.
American? It's called. Can you fucking not?
That reminds me of.
Did that even fucking roll?
It did, yeah. It said I'm wounded.
I didn't see the
Major
dice roll though.
7.
I dragged it
no,
on you,
sorry,
but
yeah.
I didn't see actual on a roll, which is
Dodge
fucked
roll
up.
failed. Spend 14 of your 69 luck to succeed.
Yeah, I saw the
Uh,
damage get hit on you, but that's.
46.
I didn't see my
yeah,
dice
just
actually like
damage on
make a
7.
roll. You know what I mean? Like I wanted it as a roll, so I could see it.
I just saw the number. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sort of auto
1,
resolved
2,
everything.
3, 4,
Like,
5,
looks like
6,
he's gonna have
7,
to roll
8.
again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this guy grabs your sword.
Oh no.
Your big sword or little sword?
Dre,
He,
your
he picks
joke
it up,
about,
and dude, when he picks up your sword, he looks at it, and you can see in his eyes. Go ahead and roll a perception roll, Emerson. I think it's perception.
You already said he can.
No,
there's,
spot hidden.
um,
Spot hidden. Spot hidden.
spot hit or psychology.
You already said he can
let me
see
see.
it.
Yeah, but
I'm
I'm
really
gonna,
high
I'm
in
gonna, I'm gonna let
both.
him. Humans allows him to study an individual. Okay, yeah. Actually, psychology. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think maybe if I'm like looking into his
Yep.
eyes to see what like if I'm
Yep.
noticing
Yep.
a human characteristic change.
Yep. Psychology is the way.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I see it.
Yeah. You could tell, like, and at that roll, because you did a hard success, he's like exasperated, like excited that he's got this sword. Like, he's like, holy shit. Almost like, he almost looks like he's been looking for this for a while. And he's like, oh, like he even opens his mouth like, oh, fuck. Virginia.
Virginia.
I'm gonna do things
Virginia's
to that
bleeding.
mouth.
I
You
want
say
to
you're gonna do
escape.
things to that mouth?
That's what I thought he said, too.
Okay.
Hey,
That
I'm
did
not
not
judging.
sound right.
Put a machete
Yeah,
in
I
it.
mean- Oh, I got it.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
where's the light coming from right now? I mean, are
It's
they-
Virginia, Bessie,
think a
and
couple of us
Emerson.
have
They
got
have lights on.
something too. They must.
Okay.
No, they don't.
I
There's
have
some lights
10.
around the like around this pillar and that pillar.
Oh, they don't have something?
They don't have any lights on them, no.
Interesting.
And they're able to see.
All of the lights,
Are
all
these
of
the
the
motherfuckers that were right behind Bessie and myself?
Yes. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
That's
You were
not
not
really
here,
innocent,
but they
but-
as soon as Alejandro died and you guys collected his stuff, you heard them again. Remember they got knocked down by the like last time we played, there was an inky black portal and it did this like energy burst and pushed everyone down. It knocked these guys out. And they had just woken up. Virginia?
So I'm bleeding. I'm hurt. I want to run away, but I'm also angry.
I wanna run
That's
away.
not-
Ju-
I'm just
ready.
just so you know, this is not like D&D. You can 100% run away, and there's no like, you're gonna get hit
American
because you're
chicken
close to
thing.
someone.
You mean? Are you trying to say that we're
Running
not
is
supposed to kill them?
encouraging.
No, I'm just letting you know that it's not like D&D where you can run and they don't get an opportunity to attack.
Wink, wink.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not pushing a narrative. I'm giving you options
Oh.
because this game is totally different than
Yeah, but they're
D&D,
so
right.
fast. Like they got up on us so fast.
Did you hear that,
Yeah.
Locantis?
Your-
It's
your
not like
movement-
D&D.
I don't know
Your
if I can.
movement- What is your movement,
bold of you to assume
Citra?
I
Your
learned
movement is
new
8.
things.
Yours the same movement as them. You can move 8. If you look at your move rate on main, anybody's move rate, your move rate is how many squares you can move in a turn.
Okay, so they do not get opportunity of attack. Then
That's
I'm
correct.
gonna go as far as I can.
You can also
Which
hit them
is-
before you run. Just saying that as well.
I was gonna shoot the.
Oh, you can do that too. I think if you get point blank, hold on. I think point blank gives you gives you like extra shit. What is that? Let me see. Combat. Firefight cheat sheet. Basic range, long range, regular. I thought point blank gave you something. Maybe not. Yeah, point blank is one bonus die. Within 1/5 excluding cumbersome weapons like rifles and full long. So you get a bonus die when you fire point blank. A bonus
so
die
I
to
hit
both
the
hit
1D
and damage.
plus 1B.
Yep.
And then I roll the percentage.
Yes, correct. Oh. Okay, yeah. That's a regular success. I thought it was a lower than that. So you're going to go ahead and do... What's your damage? You're going to do the damage twice against him from what I remember. Let me just double check. Fireflight
What do
cheat
I
sheet.
try to drop?
Hold on one second. Let me make sure. I want to make sure you do
He's
as much
cheating.
damage. How much
Yeah.
damage on
It says 1d10 here.
firearms at point blank? Yeah, so the 1d10 that's on your character sheet on damage, you can drag and drop that on the character on the character.
And I think it's important to note that these rounds are armor penetrating rounds.
Okay, so there's
And
no
that
there's no
points.
damage.
Just
There's no
save
damage.
it around.
10 millimeter. Yep, there we
Yep.
go. Yeah.
As you're
They're
starting to
mini
move that way,
howitzer rounds.
Citra, Virginia, you hear a lot of footsteps coming down the hallway to the north, towards you guys.
Uh oh. We need another way out. Is there another way out? I don't know if there's another way out.
You guys didn't explore that.
Do you know what would be some serious Deus Ex Machina shit? If there was like, I don't know, a random character that just like happened to be exploring the ruins and like jumped in. all of a
Like,
sudden.
oh, like a young Marine who has a
Something
gun.
like that? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe.
I don't know. Never heard of
Are
it.
you going to continue to
Insert-
run that way, Virginia?
eyebrow wiggle.
No, not when I hear the foot spread steps. Now
Yeah.
I'm just looking for a place to hide in the dark.
Yep, you hit the wall over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You still have 4 more movements that you can do, but you can see the edge of the wall now with your light. If you want to, you can go 4 more south because you've only moved 4 squares.
Okay, I turn my flashlight off. And then I move the
Swallow.
4
Are you
squares.
gonna like walk along the wall with your hands?
Whoa. Can't say that.
Oh, sorry.
Virginia?
What's that?
You're gonna turn off your flashlight so you're not gonna be able to
Yes.
see. Are you gonna walk along the wall with your hands?
Yep.
Okay, alright. So you're gonna do that.
You're so
one.
badass.
1. Jesus. I don't somehow you got out of the
I drank my cat eye potion. Can I do that?
1,
I'm
2,
kidding, wrong
3,
game.
4. Yeah, no, different game. Bessie. You see Virginia turn off her flashlight and run off into the dark. After she fired at this guy, shot him in the chest.
Yeah, okay. So for a minute I thought they were innocent people and I was against killing them because I thought they were just maybe like the equivalent of a park ranger, but I don't get the sense.
No, they're
They
like
are
in
park
robes. They
rangers
look
anymore,
like
right?
cultists. They look like
Right.
yeah. They
And
they
they
got
said
swords,
that,
like
so they're
curvy swords.
evil.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the one in front of me, but I'm not an expert, so I'm gonna move just to the side to get a better shot.
Gotcha. So you don't hit Omar.
It sounds like it looks like it says uncle, but I know it's not. Uncle here, Unite.
It's unidentified. Yeah.
Yeah, but it looks like it's his uncle.
It does
At
say,
least without
like,
my
yeah.
glasses on.
Yep.
So I'm gonna shoot
The translation is
Uncle
unit.
Uncle Tom here.
Uncle, that's
And,
Uncle. I don't know which uncle that is. That's Uncle. Yeah, I get you. Go ahead and take a pop shot at
Hold
him.
on.
I think you missed that joke, Emerson, but okay.
I saw the uncle.
I have no,
No,
idea
Uncle-
what that joke was.
Uncle
Yeah.
Tom is a joke.
I
Okay,
know
never
Uncle
mind.
Tom.
All right.
I don't.
I don't.
It's an American thing.
Did I
Really?
hit him?
It's
I
an
guess it's
American.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fail. I
Do
did
you want
not
to spend
hit him.
11 luck to hit?
No.
Okay.
It was a
What?
warning shot.
So you can move further. Do you want to stand
right.
there, or do you want to move?
No, I'm gonna move further. I'm gonna say.
You can move what, 7 more? I think 7 more squares.
I want to move behind this in this direction if that's okay.
Yep, that's
but
fine.
before I go there, I'm gonna yell at them. I couldn't think of nothing. I choked because I'm awkward and I don't know what to say in these situations. So that's
Gotcha.
it.
Gotcha.
You literally yelling. I don't know
Yeah,
what to
I
say
don't
to
know
them.
what to say. Yes. She's like, I
That's
choked.
what I said.
Yep.
That is what I yelled.
Ezekiel, what are you doing?
I am gonna move my 7 over here. One. I'm just gonna move 4. As a matter of fact.
Oh, you're getting up in there, fucking grill.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shoot my shot.
The one in
So
front of
we're
you?
gonna do- Yes.
Okay.
Redo this
Hmm.
and drop. What the hell?
Oh shit! Nice, regular
Hell
success. Booyakaya.
Hell yeah.
I think there's a
1d10,
way.
okay. Pew. Okay. That is a DiMaggio. And then I can shoot 2 more times, but it's going to be with penalty each time, right? With cumulative.
Yeah, so there'll be
penalty.
+1 bonus or +1 penalty, and then +2 penalty. Yep.
Okay, let's
Yep.
do the second time.
Did you roll the damage on him? You didn't roll the damage though.
Yeah, it's the 3. It's the 3. It's supposed to be 1d10.
It didn't. It didn't roll on him. So drag and drop the D10 onto that character
Okay.
because I didn't see anybody get damage.
No, there's no. It doesn't show me a damage die. So
So it's on your main. There's damage DMG. If you grab
yeah,
that
DMG.
and drag it onto the combat
Okay,
tracker
okay,
or
okay,
the
okay,
yep.
It's been a hot minute.
Yep, I know it's been,
Hell yeah.
been a little while. There we go. Oh fuck yeah, dude, that guy's hurting
Okay.
bad.
And then
There's like a big giant gaping wound in his right arm, and blood is pouring down his robe.
I got a regular success on the second attack.
Flesh
Ooh,
wound.
even with a fucking hit. So let's do it. Look at this guy. Boom. This guy is bloody as
And-
hell. Like you shoot his other arm, there's blood trailing down. He's kind of woozy.
Here's the last one.
Oof. Oof, that
Never
is a
mind.
fail, and you can't even use luck for that one. Yep.
No,
Hmm.
and I have 3 shits left.
3 shots. I was like 3
Yeah, 3
shits.
shits.
You got 3
Yeah,
shits.
you got 3 shits.
You got
Yeah,
3
'cause the
shits.
character sheet is 3
Yeah, it is SHT.
SHT.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
3
no,
shits.
it is 100%. It's SHT. As you guys are fucking around and doing this, it comes back around the turn. Alejandro, you were
Who?
sorry, Percy. My bad. Percy, you were a friend of
Corporal
Um,
Callahan.
no.
Alejandro was definitely like he was.
He was a lot of things.
No longer. He no
And he
longer
was a lot
is,
of
but he
weird
definitely
things.
Was.
And we'll leave
Yeah.
it at Alejandro just was.
That's,
just
that's
was.
all his
Yeah.
tombstone said.
He's
Yeah.
dust now.
He's
was.
dust in
Alejandro.
the wind.
He was.
Another one.
Alejandro, beloved, ... known for
Yes.
Beloved only to God.
Spikes.
Not to
Wow.
himself,
Known,
not to
known
anybody
for
else.
stuff He was.
Just
Wow.
everyone and anyone, but not himself.
I'm taking shots posthumously. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, wow.
Well, you're not here to defend yourself.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
This is true. This is true. You
There's
were
no
a friend
strays.
of.
These are direct shots, dude.
Yes, you were a friend of Jackson
Right into the
Elias.
afterlife.
There's no
Yeah.
time to
Okay,
grieve.
okay.
We'll grieve later.
You were a friend
Wow.
of Jackson Elias,
Mhm.
and he was in contact with you in Australia and back in Africa when you were stationed at both of those places, and you had helped him in a number of different ways. And he had
Yeah.
he had told you about this thing that was going on, and you knew about these friends that were doing this thing in Egypt through the his lawyer in New York, and he kind of like directed you to where they are, and you've been kind of tracking them for a while now, and you pop out. Let me just put you on the combat tracker, and oh yeah, that works perfectly. Your
Yeah.
your initiative is very high.
All right, thank you.
Dude.
There we go. If you can see that, you should be able to see where
Is
you
that-
are.
Is that me? Oh, well, you mean
Yeah.
over here?
You're kind of crawling down this tunnel. Do you have? Let me look at what your inventory says.
Yeah, check it because I got.
Do you have a
from the list, but
flashlight? You have a. You don't have
well,
a flashlight.
I don't have a flashlight, but I have matches.
He said he has a lightsaber, so that could work.
Oh,
That-
that's right. I have a lightsaber. I forgot.
He does have that written down on Alejandro's sheet. When I went to delete it, I saw that there's a fucking lightsaber on it. I was like, when I was looking at it to see what I should give you guys, I was like, lightsaber, really, dude? Really?
Okay, so even though I didn't equip a flashlight, if I knew I was going down underground into a, like a
I'll let you put a flashlight on there.
Yeah, a flashlight or a torch. I don't care, or a Zippo.
No,
but I'll take a
flashlight.
flashlight.
It's gonna be a flashlight, not a torch. Yeah.
Okay.
And bring batteries too. They're always handy.
He only has the flashlight. He only has the battery that's in there. He wasn't thinking.
Okay.
Well, wow. Feel
Oh
like
no,
that's
it's
a
fine. It's fine.
shot, but
I'm going to
He
shop
barely got it. So
when I get out of here.
I just
so you
got it from
pop out of
the-
this hole in the wall, and you look to your north, and you hear gunfire going off, and you can see what you can see. So what are you gonna do?
Okay, well, I have my orders, sir. So I am going in to do, what we call search and rescue. So I am going to use my. Ooh, let me zoom in. I'm sorry. I can't tell how far I'm walking here.
That's
5, 10,
I'm walking
15,
here.
20.
five, 1, 2, 3,
walking
4.
here.
That's 4. So you can do 5 more.
Okay. I can do 5 more feet or
5 more squares. 5 more squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as I come into,
So you guys see
the-
this person from the south, like this light come running, kind of like charging up the wall.
Shoot him!
I point my gun at him as he comes into sight.
Are
and
we still
I
on
say,
initiative, or?
as soon as I get
He
here,
has initiative.
I say, sirs, I've been sent here by whoever Emerson said who sent me over here.
Emerson.
Insert
Please
name
follow
here.
me. Yeah.
Jackson.
I
Jackson. No. Sorry, Jackson.
Into-
Jackson Elias. Jackson Elias's lawyer had told you that these guys were over here. So you were actually sent by
Sirs,
Jackson
I've
Elias.
been sent here by Jackson Elias. Please follow me for an immediate evacuation right now.
And you can see in front of you, Percy. You've got a gun.
I do.
Yeah, I'm pointing it at him. I'm pointing a gun at
No,
him.
you can't point my gun at me. Cool your
My
cheeks.
gun.
I can point. Only I can point my gun at me.
So your gun, your revolver, only has 15-yard range.
What
So-
the fuck is it? A water gun?
No, 15 yards is like 40
yeah,
feet.
I know what 15 yards. This is.
Yeah, but it's
45 feet.
1920, dude. And then so
Oh,
what happens
fuck's
is
sake.
You
when
can
it goes-
throw a sword twice as much.
Yes,
yeah,
you
you
can.
can throw a sword for
I know.
210
I
feet.
know,
All right.
I know.
Anyway, I'm not going to be firing.
But
I'm a
you but if you
pacifist.
fire, you can do it at disadvantage at that length. right?
Oh, I got you.
But
Oh,
you
it's
see,
an aim thing. Okay.
yes, yeah, it's an aim. You can aim
I
and then
understand
take
that.
away that disadvantage if you want to aim this
No,
round.
no. I'm not shooting at shit right now. Right now, I'm waving my flashlight and I'm calling everybody.
Well,
like
you hear
I-
gunfire, and over to the left, you see somebody that's bleeding. Looks like they got shot. You see 4 people in robes that look like at least 2 of them got shot.
Yo,
And
I'm
you see
bleeding
a-
as fuck too.
Yeah, and
Oh.
Emerson is
I'm
bleeding from a
almost
sword
dead.
a sword slash.
Okay, I didn't see them until now. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
now you see all the people that
Yeah,
you
now I
have
see
been
them,
described
yeah.
by the lawyer, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh shit, they're fucking
All right.
fighting someone and they're in trouble.
Well, I still, I don't think I can shoot them from here unless it's like major disadvantage.
You could, but it would
so
be one penalty dice. Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. You guys might not know this about me, but I'm a little bit of a risk taker. So
They would never have
I
guessed.
would not
Some
have.
would say,
guessed.
some would
Yeah,
say that you have a gambling problem, but who am I to judge?
yeah, come on.
Oh
You're
shit.
the judge.
So, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take one of my just a lucky shot and see what happens. So, let me see.
Take aim at whichever A that you're going to shoot
25%
at.
chance. That's practically 100% chance.
Dude, if this were a Vegas game, this would be the shit. Okay, so
I mean,
Dude,
you're
he's
talking
got
to
a
the guy
he-
that pushed it and threw my sword and right into the other
Yeah,
dude's
I know,
hands.
I know.
okay, so I'm on myself, but like, hold on, I can't expand my.
It's on your
combat
main
trackers are the
tab.
Same.
It's on your main tab.
Okay. Oh.
Winona, and it says percentage. You're going to put in the bottom left. You're going to hit plus 1p for penalty, and then you're going to drag that percentage onto one of the persons, either on the map or the combat tracker.
Okay.
I know it's been a hot minute.
It
And
really
guys, even with an 86, he hits.
What?
Yes.
does.
So,
Bam.
so go ahead and drag and drop your damage onto that person. Look at you. I see you
Okay.
took the 45 revolver, which is the better damage, motherfucker.
Well, you told me to.
I didn't tell you anything. I
literally
gave you the
me that
list.
advice.
I just gave you the list. I didn't talk about the
Okay,
45.
well, that's
that's
kind
okay.
of this.
Oh,
you-
dude, you
Oh,
fucking.
yeah.
It's a good thing they were almost dead because you rolled
He
shit
did.
damage.
He did. He's still dead. Dead is dead.
Boom.
I shot
Fucking
him right
Percy
through the
comes up and goes,
testicles.
guys, I've got an exit. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, and just
Coins
fucking
fell
like
out.
pops that guy's in the head and he's dead. Emerson. Oh, hold on. Let me ask again. Percy, you can take 2 more shots, and each one is going to be an additional penalty dice. Do you want to shoot at anybody else?
I do.
Okay. Well,
You guys
add
might not
2
know this
penalties.
about me, but I'm
Add
a
2
risk taker.
penalties, right?
All right.
You might not
And
know this about me, but I'm rolling my eyes.
Oh my god!
There you
Oh,
go.
it's
Here we go. I'm gonna. So
You're making me
I'm
cough,
gonna
dude.
save. I'm gonna save that guy who made that snarky remark. Watch this.
Oh, and you still hit.
Yep.
Roll some
So let
damage on
me-
that person.
Roll some damage.
my god. Oh,
Someone
get fucking
min-maxed.
humble,
Boom.
scrub.
You feel like a fucking sharpshooter?
Yeah, someone min-maxed
He is really good at weapons.
and
He's-
nothing
he-
else. He's a
Almost
bumbling
nothing else,
idiot.
but he is really good at weapons.
All
yes.
right. And so I'm gonna take my next shot, which is 3.
You're gonna do
minus
3p.
dice.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got 3p going
Yep.
on, baby. And here we go. Let's just see what happens with this one.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not going to, just so I can don't keep giving the
89, and
satisfaction.
he still hits.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ, he min-maxed for the shooting. He wanted
Yes.
to be like
uh-huh.
that fucking
He
hero,
did.
but I
Uh-huh.
guarantee you, fucking see you, he's not going to be able to get to take one hit.
Oh, he's the next
If
dead
he
person
gets-
for sure.
Oh yeah.
If he
Oh yeah.
takes a
He's gonna
hit-
die. Yep.
He's fucking dead.
So,
I guarantee.
Percy.
And so
Percy,
after
go
I
ahead.
shoot-
Go ahead and roll.
Uh-huh.
Take off your shits to 3.
It took.
You took a shit.
You just took 3
I-
shits.
You just
SHT.
shit all over the place.
It's on your
Okay,
it's
I'm
on your
sorry.
main. It says SHG. It's your shots. It's not your shit. It's your shots.
Okay.
Yeah, we knew that.
confused
What do
me
you?
for a
Oh,
second.
I see what you mean.
So
Yeah.
I am at main, and then
Right beside your
we went back.
revolver, all the way to the right is SHG 6.
Oh, how many shots I have left?
Yes, you now have 3.
I now have 3. Okay, but I just want you guys to know that what I do is I blow the smoke off my barrel, and then I wink at Dre.
Missed opportunity.
I know.
You should have inhaled the smoke off your barrel. Then you would've been
Exactly.
way more badass.
I'm
Yes.
not as
Just to
funny
be
as
like-
you, bro. Let's
Yep,
just get
yep.
that straight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're
Smoke
better
that.
than me on
Smoke that
So
trail.
But I
blowing it
do-
off like that's showboating. Inhaling it, that's narcissism.
Yeah, and then like burn myself with the hot barrel on the titty. That would really show people.
All right, Emerson.
Now we're going forward.
Now
I
it's
would've
Emerson's time. Emerson.
So Emerson, like, kind of baffled by the fact that the 3 dudes just exploded in front of him by
Yes,
some
yeah.
random new
And
boss
your
mode
sword
dude.
and your sword
like-
clanks on the ground next to that
Yeah,
dead guy.
yeah. So like looks at random stranger dude a million fucking miles away, just like being illuminated by the fire of his barrel, like erupting 3 times. Looks at him, looks back at the dude that was holding the sword, looks at him, looks back at the dude that was holding the sword, and sprints towards the sword.
Yeah, like I
Yep.
actually
1,
shot the guy
2,
that was
3.
5
So
feet
you-
away from you.
You
You were-
grab.
this guy was
Yep.
like right next to you, and he was like, boom! His head just went back and
Dude,
he fell.
Say anything other than like or whatever the fuck you said, and then
Uh-huh. And
It was
then
like-
boom.
blam blam blam, and just like pink mist
Yep.
exploded everywhere. So I'm
Yep.
getting my damn weapon, is what I'm getting.
Gotcha. Put it. It's back in your inventory. Now that was only.
Hopefully it's in my hand.
That's only 4, so you can move 4 more.
I'll take cover. 1, 2, 3.
No, sorry, you can
I'll,
move
like-
5 more because your move rate is 9.
Okay, then I'll like try and hide here.
Okay.
Take
Omar.
cover. I don't know who this is.
Is Omar sleeping?
He's gone.
You know what the problem is?
Really?
You know what the
Sergio.
no. You know what the problem
way.
is? It's with because his soundproof
Yeah, it
now
won't
with
snore
his new
anymore.
microphone. We won't hear him snoring.
Right.
That's
We're
the
not
only
hearing
downside.
him snore.
Sergio!
Yeah.
Quick,
Sergio.
Mayana, you've got to have that
Sergio.
voice. You got to have the like.
Lana, can you call his
sass.
wife and like ask her to kick him?
It's
Or
only
just-
9:30,
Good
man.
idea.
Give him
There you go.
the. Yeah, there you go. That. Again,
That's
again,
what you need.
give it good.
Give him the business.
Yeah, Sergio, your mother is calling.
Wow, come on, that's
Oh
not
shit.
wow.
Too soon?
Okay,
soon?
Sergio
Yeah.
is curled up in the corner and taking a little nap right here by the pylon.
Man, that narcolepsy is a serious.
Oh, yeah.
debuff.
Big
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's tough.
If you're
It's
talking,
tough
you're
to
muted.
live with.
And so what happens is because the guy is sleeping up against the pylon, this other guy goes, yeah, fuck that, and runs 5, 10, 15, 20, and runs
Oh, I
up to the
didn't
guy
even see
sleeping.
that guy.
Yeah, he's
No,
the
you
only
didn't.
one alive. And he
And
attacks the sleeping guy.
Sergio. I can't
Last
say it
chance,
right. I
Sergio.
say the G. What is it supposed
So
to be?
it's
Sergio.
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 Yep.
Sergio.
Do I roll my R's? Because I've got a Scottish background. I
Ooh,
can
hit
roll
him.
them like a
Oh, it's
motherfucker.
not too
No,
bad.
I
but-
can't roll my art.
I
Yeah, I
am
can
going
ro-
to.
My grandmother used to make me say
Roll
round and
die.
round the
She
ragged
can roll
rock,
her
the ragged
Rs?
rascal ran.
No, Mayana can't roll her R's. Yeah, she's
Oh yeah.
He
well,
failed
we
the
can-
dodge.
But
He
I need
failed
to-
the dodge,
it's
so
like
he
a
got
bird with a broken wing.
damage. And Sergio
I take care
is
of
is basically he's bleeding hard because he was fucked up before. He's like he
Sergio?
gets slashed against the sword. He kind of like
Sergio.
falls up against the
Sergio.
back thing.
Yep. There you go.
Sergio.
Virginia.
Oh, I missed it there. Sergio.
Sergio.
Yeah, you got it.
Cipher.
Sergio.
That was
I
me,
aim.
dude.
All right. No.
Okay,
No,
you're
that
gonna
was-
take
that
this.
was
You're gonna take this
100%
round to
dire one.
aim, or you're
No.
gonna fire? Because it takes a whole round to aim. At least I think it
has that
does,
guy?
then.
Has that bad guy already gone? Yeah.
Yeah, he already ran up, but he's fucked up. But he's up there slashing at
Our
Mar.
narcoleptic friend like
Okay.
slumped
Yeah,
against the
yeah.
pillar, and this guy went for him. He was like, "Fresh meat, go for the
I
vulnerable
also
one."
think maybe like
I'm
he
gonna
has a heroin
aim.
problem and he like passes out from his drug.
Oh
abuse.
no, I think it's pure narcolepsy. He passes out at random shit. random times.
I'm gonna aim because our new guy here apparently is a crack shot.
Don't trust him, man. You don't know who that guy is.
That's
But
right.
that is true. You don't even
I
know
mean,
who
I
he
know,
is.
but
He's
he's
on
already
crack.
made himself
I mean,
super
I'm
useful.
pretty fucking shady. Have you met me?
He's
But
on
useful.
crack also, so there's
You're a
that.
useful idiot this time.
Wow.
Stay in school, kids.
Okay, Bessie,
I'm a
what are you
little bit
gonna do?
sensitive.
Muted. I was trying to call Sergio actually on the phone.
I
So
love it. That's great. That's initiative.
That's
I
good.
like
That's the good shit. Yeah.
It's fucking 9:30.
I
How
am
the fuck
going-
is he
I know it's
asleep?
super early, dude.
I am a little bit confused too. But he did shout out that he was friends with my ex on and
Wow.
off.
Boyfriend, yeah.
You know, kind of, you know,
With
not
the
close
boyfriend,
friend.
potential
but
baby
Close
daddy?
friend.
companion.
Close friend.
With the
Close
potential
friend.
baby daddy.
Friend with
That
benefits.
didn't happen.
Whoa.
Yes. Friend
Uh-huh.
with benefits.
So
Yeah.
I say, guys, there's somebody here from our, what do I call it? Association group? I don't know.
Associate. Yeah.
Associate, come this way. And I go to him, and I get very close to him, and
I like
to
that.
kind of study his face.
I like where this
And
is
I lower
going.
my glasses to kind of like study what he looks
Study
like
what
and
he
who
looks like.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
And
right.
I
You see,
actually
he's got
take a
kind of
little-
like freckles,
little
and
whiff. Yeah.
he's really
I
white,
take a little whiff
like
to
ghostly
smell.
white.
Wow,
And
you
I smell
smell
to
me,
see what he
that's-
smells like.
Wow. I smell like shoe polish and cured
Excuse me.
leather.
Yeah,
Amber
it's
Grit.
definitely a leather.
Wait, did Sergio just talk?
No,
No.
that was
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, he did?
I thought,
What the
Welcome
fuck
back to
are
the
you,
land of
Sergio?
living, dude.
Sergio.
I thought I heard Sergio talk.
You
He did just now. He woke up.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I've been here the whole time.
Sergio, I'm sorry,
Dude, we
bro.
were all calling you over and
Fucking
over. I was
sleepy
gonna call
guy.
you on the phone.
Bro, in the last scene, you got sodomized. I hope you're okay with that.
With a
All right,
sword.
Let's go
God.
on.
With a sword.
For your
Oh.
routine.
Yeah, it was rough, bro, but
It was
It
not
was.
good.
support you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
All right,
Wow.
so I don't really, sir, I don't really enjoy
Go for a
being
walk,
smelled,
Sergio. It's too
but
early for you to fall asleep.
yeah, dude, it's fucking 9:30. Come on,
Yeah,
take
go
some
for a
drugs
walk
or something.
Go wash your face.
Like take up cocaine or something. useful,
Take up
you know?
cocaine.
Don't take up cocaine. That's not cool. But go wash your face.
Okay, then
Hyena.
maybe
crap.
meth.
I take it back, Locantis. I never should have said that.
Mm.
I mean, cocaine.
I know. You've
This is
just
definitely one way.
you've
Definitely
spurred him
one way
on.
to get the stream demonetized and delisted.
Oh, right.
I know.
Sorry.
I know. I know.
forgot.
I
won't-
said not
won't-
to.
I say not. Say no to.
Is that
drugs,
all you
kids,
do,
choose
Bessie?
life. What do you mean all she did? She already
Yeah,
sniffed
I
me
mean,
and
I
it's being
ran to him
weird.
and I sniffed him and I looked at him, but there's
Oh.
nobody else to kill,
Oh,
right?
that makes me so
Oh, there's one
uncomfortable.
person that was attacking your brother.
Oh, I thought he killed
Comfortable.
everybody.
I am so
No.
I didn't even.
sorry.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
no.
she's calling her
That's
brother.
not a good shot for me. If I missed bad enough, I could hit. No, I'm not gonna take that shot.
Okay.
He's behind. He's right
He
behind
is.
my.
Yeah, he is. Your
I just
brother.
simply yell at them to come this way. That there's an associate of our associate.
Ezekiel, what are you doing?
Okay, so here is what I'm gonna do. I am going to.
You could run right on him and do like point blank fucking blast him in the face.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm, you know, my sanity is currently at
Like his
63, so I'm a little
prom night, eh?
loopy. So, I'm so insane that I'm just gonna go up to him, put the gun up to his mouth, and just pull the trigger.
Okay, do
like the
plus 1B,
Matrix.
plus 1B fire.
You probably
Dodge
shouldn't
this.
go on the other side of Omar. I don't know.
You turned
Oh,
that's a
back
fail.
when you were sleeping.
Because if you miss,
Oh, how the fuck did I do that?
Dude, it's because you
Wow.
said you were insane. You got 2 more shots. Do you want to shoot 2
Okay.
more times?
but with
I'm gonna have
penalties.
I'm going.
Okay,
to.
so this time you're going to do it without penalty and without bonus.
Okay.
Last time you got one
So flat?
bonus. Flat roll. and you missed.
Yep, and then
And now it's gonna be
Same
plus one.
roll.
Plus
you got
one.
the same roll.
I know,
You're
I know.
First.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
do you want to spend 12 luck to make it this time?
yeah, let's
That's a
just
lot.
cause fuck it, why not?
Okay.
Damn.
I started.
You're gonna be.
I mean,
You only
what-
have 30
yeah.
luck, dude. You're gonna go.
Yeah, you're
Dude.
getting
Oh my
low.
God.
Yeah, you are getting low.
You're gonna get
Okay,
down.
guys,
man,
get
I'm
off
recovering
of
it.
him.
He's-
Get off.
dude,
of
he's
him.
like, fuck it.
I haven't recovered it. I have to spend it to be able to recover it.
Yeah, I mean, let him live, guys.
Okay, you didn't roll that damage on the person, so roll it on the person.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
Well.
Oh,
Wow.
My
God.
Dre's got a Dre.
I was
mean,
hoping
that's
that you would roll
fine.
better.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
hoping that you
I'll
would
back
roll
it.
better
Yeah.
than 5,
Dude,
but
Dre has got to Dre. That's
Dre.
I love it.
That's why I
Trey.
just left with the Persian.
you
I'm
just
so glad you woke up and saved our ass.
you just shot the tip of his ear off, but guess what? Cartilage grows back, so
So
he's gonna
Dre,
be fine.
Guys.
Dre,
It's
you
fine, it's
have
fine.
you only moved 3, so you have 4 more moves you can do if you want to like move away towards where the group is going.
Yes, I will do that.
Yep.
I moved how much?
4
before?
more. You can do 4 more.
Okay.
4 more squares.
Pew, 4. Okay.
Nice. All right. Percy.
And I have no shits left.
No shits to give.
Okay. How many squares can I move? Because this is different. Just so I know.
You can move 9 total per round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Whoop.
All right.
Who is
And-
this guy?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Some
he-
bozo, I
Somebody just
don't
woke
know.
up again.
Yeah, he might be with the occultist. We're not sure.
He missed it earlier, some of the hot sexiness, but don't worry, you're gonna get a flash of it now.
Oh, he's gonna pull his cock out.
No, he's
Oh,
about to
Hey,
save
don't spoil
save
it.
Omar.
Don't
He's about to
spoil
save
it.
Omar.
All right, so I am going to take my first shot here.
I skipped my turn. I don't like you guys.
Wow, we tried so
We tried
hard.
so bad,
We were
dude.
like,
I was like,
"Yeah, yeah, we
Omar,
even
Omar.
discussed how to pronounce your name properly.
Yep.
It's on
the
it was a
stream.
while.
It's on the
Still
stream.
succeeded,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Welcome
it's on
back.
the stream. You can go watch.
Yep. Go ahead and roll the damage. Oh, that guy's fucking dude. You just like rocked everyone. Boom.
First, it was Sergio. Just so you know, I went boom, boom, boom. I shot
He
3
did.
bullets.
He
and
literally
it was
just shot 3
headshots.
people
Well,
dead.
we're gonna-
Yeah.
It was cool, but the bad thing is we're never gonna hear the end of it.
And
I
then I
know,
moved
I know.
up and boom, shot the
Dude.
last one.
Every time.
And
And
I
every
say,
time it's gonna be bigger bullets.
hey,
Yeah,
Explosive
shots.
bullets.
Better,
Yeah.
however,
Nah,
And
you know what?
further
It's,
and
gonna-
further.
it's gonna get old really fast. It's
And-
really
Yeah.
this is Fugu all over again. All
I
right,
know.
so
No, not this
I-
shit again.
You know what he did is when he rolled his character this time, he realized he's going to be the combat guy. He can't do anything
boy.
else. Like if you guys are talking to people, he's going to
Yeah.
suck. But
no, I can fast talk. But that's my only other ability.
yeah,
literally.
fast talking. That's
Sounds
it. Yeah.
pretty
I
useful.
can't drive a car.
You
I
can
He
can't.
can
Definitely
shoot. He
bullshit
can
talk.
shoot and fight with swords, and he's a badass in
And
combat.
he
But
can
about,
brag
that's
about
about
it.
that's
I
about
can't
it.
work an elevator.
He
I
can't,
can't
dude.
ride
he
a
is,
bicycle.
Yeah, he's kind of a little
You
dim-witted.
can
You know,
fast attack and
Yeah.
fast attack and shoot though.
he can't cast any
Sirs.
spells. He's really bad at
I
spells.
like that. You can talk and shoot.
Way to lean into your
Yeah.
strengths. High five.
Thank you, sirs. Please follow me. We are going to evacuate to the
Sirs.
south.
And so what
And-
happens is, as you guys are standing there and you start to run south, you hear more footsteps, like a lot of footsteps coming towards the north.
Sirs, please, before this gets dangerous, we need to
Let me
evacuate.
see.
I don't know who Search is.
I'm sent here by X.
You guys can freely move now if you want to go ahead and move. And you see that
All right.
Percy is moving towards the south. He's like, guys, head this way.
I'm staring. I'm going. I'm with him, so I'm going wherever Percy tells us to go, and I follow.
He's coming
Yep.
this way.
I'm following Percy too.
Okay, I follow.
It's the sword you guys dropped, and why did you skip my turn?
Wow. I'm not even gonna
First off,
Yeah,
respond.
see, he's
You
going.
weren't-
He's,
you weren't
dude,
I
gonna
got it
kill
back. I got
anybody
it
with
back.
your camera or
he
your
got it back.
cigar.
Yeah.
An
Yep.
enemy came right up on you, and you're sleeping.
And it was
Yeah,
never
I-
dropped. It was strategically thrown to make an advantage to draw that guy into the open.
Yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
actually
so I can
tried to
kill this
call
dog.
you out
Uh,
a number of times, and then I was like, you know what? Omar sits up against the post and falls asleep.
Yeah. It's you're. I don't know if you know this,
You
but
know,
we have
sometimes-
retconned that your character has
sometimes-
narcolepsy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, you got aggressive
Sometimes
gonorrhea.
Omar panics sometimes. You
No,
know?
no, he's got narcolepsy. It's fine.
Yeah,
he just
it's canon
randomly
now.
It's
Yeah.
sleeps.
a
canon.
nervous. It's a nervous reaction. So
Okay.
We know he can't control it, and that's
Yeah.
why his cigars are often wet and covered in saliva.
and
He
still
just-
saliva, yeah, because
Yeah.
he left them in his mouth when he passed out.
Yeah,
I mean,
And
he
he
knows
drooled
better,
all
right?
over him. Yeah,
Burn
yeah,
himself.
that's-
when he-
we saw it happen.
So if you guys can see, the map, you guys basically run down towards the south. You can hear footsteps, like lots of footsteps, maybe 10, maybe more, coming in towards the north as you guys kind of like
10
sneak
total
out.
or 10 sets.
10
We're running,
sets
running.
of footsteps.
Oh.
As you guys are kind of dashing out this like little tunnel out the side of this chamber where Percy's like, guys, this is where I found this outside. I saw your footsteps and I was looking around and then I found this little thing. And you guys kind of like run through this little tunnel that circles around and then eventually pops out of the sand behind one of the pyramids.
This dude
And-
is creepy as fuck.
And right outside there is like a little I don't know, like
Volkswagen.
it's not like a Model 4 car, but it's a small car that all you guys can kind of pile in. And Percy had driven it over here, and you guys kind of like drive off into the night.
Oh. Yeah. Sirs, I've never driven one of these before. It's my first time,
I'm not-
so please excuse the bumpy ride.
I'm not
Yeah.
sitting on anybody's lap, and neither.
Well,
is
I'm
Virginia.
driving, but you can sit on my lap if you
No.
want. I
So
feel that's
Percy,
safe.
The
roll a
ladies
drive,
get their own seat.
roll a drive
The
auto.
guys can pile up.
Oh, you're gonna make me roll a drive? Are you serious?
I am, yeah.
I can drive.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm willing to turn the driving over to anyone else. I'm just saying ahead of time.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
drive?
a really good
Virginia?
driver.
Okay, Virginia, roll a drive roll. Yep.
Just out of curiosity, I want to roll my driver just to see what it would have been.
Ooh,
Okay,
very
Virginia, go
nice. Oh, that was Percy. Oh, very nice, Virginia.
Right.
Check your check your drive auto.
Virginia.
Virginia like drives off into the sand, taking corners, and you guys hear gunfire, pop, 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 pop.
Boom,
And
boom.
she's like driving over dust dunes and through sand dunes and underneath things and around corners, and finally gets on the road into Cairo.
And
You
I'm
guys-
laughing the whole time.
Nice.
But it's not a sane laugh, is it?
It is an insane
No,
laugh. Like, what?
Absolutely
It's
not.
like I'm driving a roller coaster. It's awesome.
Don't let it be a
Yeah.
sane laugh.
Yeah.
That's how I feel sometimes when I'm driving with Citra on a highway.
Yeah, I mean, she's French Canadian. We know that. We know.
Yeah, there's probably some truth to
What?
that.
I don't want to be the one holding up the traffic.
She's like, I'm not holding up traffic, baby.
No,
I'm going.
I was gonna say that's one thing they don't do is hold up traffic.
Yep.
Wow.
Start getting strays from there.
Going,
Yeah, she knows.
come to San Antonio. where
I've
everyone
told
drives
her.
30 miles below the
It's
speed
the
limit.
some stereotypes are based in at least
Same
some
truth. Yeah. There is some truth around there.
Well, I
Oh,
didn't
so-
learn how to drive in Canada.
French Canadians are rally car
Neither did
drivers.
I.
That's it.
But my
Yep.
ex-husband, he says he's got petroleum in his veins, and he taught me how to drive.
Petroleum
and jelly. And
Yeah, now
Oh,
he-
Yeah,
yeah.
I was gonna say, what has he been doing that? Which petroleum is he using?
Is that like a
No, he-
a Kanye or something, or what's his
Like
name?
gas.
Yeah, well, that's,
Like fuel.
Oh, fuel.
that,
Yeah, or like petroleum jellies, like
or like Vaseline.
Vaseline.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Like a
Oh,
tub,
God.
tub,
No.
tub,
The other V.
tub of Vaseline. Yeah.
Yeah,
Vaseline is petroleum.
he's got Vaseline in his veins. He must have a
Yeah.
over muscled heart.
No.
Pumping that shit
that's
around.
that's kind of messed
Nope,
up. Yeah.
just gas.
Gasoline.
That goes vroom vroom.
So you guys eventually, it's probably like 3 a.m. by the time you guys get into the hotel. You get to your room, you finally get settled, and you pass out. You wake up in the morning, you have breakfast. You guys are all kind of like, holy shit, what happened from last night?
Mhm.
I guess the first thing I would ask is, what are you guys going to do now?
Well, can I
It takes
just
a
ask
long bath.
for I'm sorry, just really quickly for a
Long bath.
okay, hold on. For a gameplay thing, does nobody really even ask who I am or where I come from or why
Well,
I'm
yes,
here? I
but
mean,
not yet.
oh, okay,
They
I'm
literally
sorry.
got back. You guys got back at like 3 a.m. You're all fucked up. Some of them have
Okay,
like
okay.
ashes from
This
their
is
lost
friends.
Cancel
We lost that
show,
semi
okay?
friend.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought we were moving on, and I was like, "Is nobody even curious about me?" Like, oh my god,
No,
did everybody
this is
just...
the most
okay.
uninteresting character I've ever seen. I just
Wow.
That's it.
Oh my god.
Este
Okay.
pendejo este.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Pendejo.
Dude, this character is dude.
We don't
Dude,
have
this-
a translation for that one.
This character is whiter than me. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I did.
We agreed that introductions we're all exhausted, in shock, and somewhat mourning a semi acquaintance.
Oh yeah.
So we all
Who's that?
agreed to rest and do the proper introductions in the morning.
Well, who are we
Okay.
mourning? What's going on?
I said sort of
still
morning.
No, but
It's
Yeah,
who
later
are we
it's
supposed to
gonna
be
rattle
mourning?
after
24
all that.
hours. Yes, we're still mourning.
Oh, I
you
think I
dirty
remember
whore.
that guy. He was some dude
Wow.
always
Yeah,
peddling a
yeah, that
10%
one.
discount.
10%
Yeah.
discount. Yep. And then he sided
How
with the
long-
devil.
Yeah,
He
I
was the
don't.
little boy's pappy.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's
what are we
right,
talking about?
Buffy, yeah.
Are we talking about? Are we talking about still mourning Jackson Elias?
No, no, no,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. Oh, shit.
That guy-
Damn.
Who gets
No,
freaky
We
with our
should.
NPCs?
You know what, guys? Before we go to bed, let's have a toast to Jackson, to the passing of Jackson. May he rest in peace.
Wow.
Does anyone want to join me for a toast?
I will.
yeah.
I think
Absolutely,
I'm
will.
worthy.
Oh,
To Jackson.
Wow.
To Jackson, right?
Wow. To Jackson.
Wow.
Jackson and
If
wait,
I
wasn't
had
there like another guy?
feelings-
I
If I had feelings, he says.
Wow.
So spicy.
I go to Percy with my drink in my hand, and I say, "Hey, did Jackson ever tell you about me?"
Oh no! Don't ask
no.
questions that you don't want the answer to.
No, sir. However, Jackson did molest me as a child, but I got over it. I walked it off, sir.
What?
Wow.
Not the
Did you-
player being.
What?
Emerson
You
is
just-
going
you
to
just
full
touched
on
on the
pop back
memory
and
of-
slam this guy with a
Wow.
knuckle sandwich and be like, "You don't ever talk about Jackson like that."
Well, I have a good fighting. I have a high fighting score though. But
I don't.
Yeah, I know. But what I would
Do you
like
really
to
say that?
sir, is... No.
Okay.
Come on.
Better not.
I was going to
Yeah,
say, because
no,
the rest of
no.
the party would literally ostracize
You
you
get
if you
lynched.
actually said that.
No, did I say that?
Oh,
I don't know. That's what we're asking.
Because it was true. But I mean, like,
I don't know if you got retcon
but
power.
I don't
sir,
think
Yeah, you
I don't
definitely don't
think
have
you
Raycon.
Wait,
can
hold
talk
on.
about our friend like that.
hold on, sirs.
I don't care who
What
you
I-
are.
What I would like to talk about, sirs, is that I was sent here by an associate of Mr. Alejandro Sotomayor. May God rest his soul. A
Who?
saint and angel among us.
Oh, Alejandro! I tried to buy
yeah,
something off him once.
so-
The guy fucking raped me on the price. Like,
When I was a child and we
No,
were
no, no, no,
starving, me and my three
Percy,
brothers,
Percy. It wasn't Alejandro. It was-
Jackson.
It was
It's Jackson.
Elias Jackson.
The one that you're accusing.
well, I wanted to pivot to
Elias
talk
Jackson
about
was your
Alejandro.
friend.
No,
And-
you can't.
No,
go
you can't
back walking
pivot. You can't pivot like that, bro.
back walking like that.
You can't backwalk it like that, dude.
Well, I'm trying to sneak it out,
No,
So
you can't.
It
You
didn't
can't
work.
do that. No, you can't do
and
that.
I got caught.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
My friend,
By
you,
the DM,
you
yeah.
fucked thyself. You have
Yeah.
fucked
Okay.
thyself.
yeah.
All right,
and
well,
actually, I'd like to amend my what I'm doing from like being here to going straight to a fucking hospital because I'm pretty sure I'm about to
You're fucked up. Yeah.
expire.
No, you are fucked up, dude.
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
think
that's a
I
good
think when we
call.
get back, my priority is like, hey guys, yeah, great. Glad Jackson was a great dude, but like, oh, I'm gonna go get some stitches now.
Wow, Jackson was a great dude.
His hand is like, his hand is like hanging onto by like
Oh, yeah.
a flap of skin.
Well,
Yeah.
I patch it up at least to a point where he can make it to the hospital.
Well,
but,
all you're
Oh,
gonna
Bessie,
do is
you've always
wrap it
taken
in
such great care of
gauze.
me.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, I do what I can with
So,
the knowledge, the extensive but not medical knowledge.
Are you doing
I
it
have.
to Emerson? Are you fixing Emerson, rather? Sorry. Are you
Yeah, I just want to make
applying
sure that he
medicine to
gets to
him?
the hospital with the best chance possible.
Yeah,
Okay,
I drive
roll-
us to the hospital too. I
Yeah,
need to go get some stitches
Maybe if I
probably.
shoot him, they'll take him more urgently because he has a gunshot
no.
wound in a
So,
non-lethal spot.
are you going to go ahead and you're going to be the, like, when you show up to the hospital, you're going to be the doctor that kind of rushes in and helps him out, Bessie?
Yeah,
Go-
let them
go
know
ahead and roll
a
what's
medicine.
going on.
Yeah, roll a medicine roll for him.
Game
Yep.
Master, I am gonna reload my gun. Okay.
Okay, yep. Anybody else that would like to do that can do the same.
Wait, what is it we're doing?
Oh, that's a regular
Roll a
Regular
success. Roll a D3.
A D3.
What are you rolling?
Oh, how
Uh,
do I roll a D6?
If you right click the D6, you can say roll 3.
I think while we're driving
Oh,
to the
sorry.
hospital,
No,
Bessie's
no,
trying
my
to fix.
yeah,
No,
my bad.
what was
Do
that? I
custom
didn't do
custom.
that.
I have
Do
no fucking clue what I'm doing.
hold on. Wait
Oh,
one second.
I see it. I see it.
Right
I
click
see
it. Say custom dice D3.
I see it. Yeah.
All right, is Percy in the
Wait,
car
why
while
is
this
it?
is
No,
happening?
no, I don't see it. I
He
lied.
is.
I am
So
in
so
the
if you
car,
if you
but I
right
can't
click the
really
D6,
drive.
Mayana,
Mm-hmm.
and then go to custom dice at the top,
Uh-huh.
and then say D3,
I see it now for real.
and then drop it into the chat. There you go. Nice. So you get
Oh
3
my
points of you get
goodness.
3 points back, Emerson.
Cool.
Like, Bessie is
It
like-
still look like
She goes into the
D6.
operating room and she fucking stitches you up, and she fucking fixes
Oh, is this
you up.
at
dude.
the hospital? She's doing
Yeah,
this?
this is at the
Yeah, we
hospital.
take
But
it
she's
Yeah.
like, move the fuck over. I'm the doctor, and they're
100%.
He's
She's
like,
like,
look,
yeah,
you
she's
didn't
like-
have insurance,
Yep.
bro, so you
Yep.
had
No,
to bring
she's
your own doctor.
Bessie's a bad bitch.
This is how it works in America.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
you don't have an insurance
I
card,
was
you
asking
better
if
bring
Percy
your
was
own
in the car
doctor.
because while I was getting the stitches, I wanted to try and intimidate roll to like
Your-
not flinch and like stare him down and just be like,
your injury,
"I don't trust
your
you,
injury is
bitch."
in your hand, right?
sorry?
Your injury is in your hand, right?
I was not informed. I
You
was
only lost one finger. You got to pick which
Where
one,
is
though.
where is his injury,
Let's see.
Emerson?
What's in his
injury-
hand?
Location.
Oh, he's away. Look.
It was in his
Yeah,
hand.
let's see.
We, yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
No, it is
You know,
in.
after that amazing performance,
It's in his left
Emerson's
arm.
kind of like, it hurts right
it's his
here,
left
and like
arm.
points to his
It's
lips.
his arm. So,
His left arm,
while
yep.
he's in his room,
Left arm,
I and I'm dealing with his hand. I've had him take all of his clothes off because they
Yep.
were dirty and he could get an infection.
Wow.
Infection. That is true.
And
yeah,
then
that is true.
and then I rubbed his butt and kind of he can kind of feel something weird,
Wow.
and he's not
Wow.
sure, but I might have touched,
Touch some parts. Yep.
something.
Yep.
I don't know if his balls are big enough to show from behind.
This is
though,
strictly
so-
medically required, right?
Yeah.
That's what she
absolutely.
says.
Oh,
That's what
okay,
she
all
says.
right.
It's
I trust you, Doc.
1920, so yeah.
I need
Are
to
you a
make
real
sure I thought,
proctologist?
I thought that I saw some blood, and I wanted to make sure that they were not injured in.
I also have
Um,
blood. I'm
area.
just saying.
So, Bessie, Virginia is
Mm-hmm.
also bleeding quite heavily. She got shot in her right shoulder. So why don't you go ahead and roll for her as well? Roll a
I think
medicine.
I
Another
got
D3?
sliced, right?
Yeah, you got sliced. Sorry, with a
Yeah,
knife
with
on
a
your right
sword.
shoulder. Yep.
Another
So do
D3, right?
Another medicine. No, a medicine roll first.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yep. Yep.
I forgot about that part. When I treat Virginia, I do so with the utmost
Ooh,
respect.
do you want to
and I
spend
don't
4
touch-
luck?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
yep.
I don't touch any private parts.
Okay. And then you're gonna go ahead and
Can
roll a
I
D3.
spend luck to have you touch
Right, let me do
private
the luck
parts when you
first
do it to
before I
me?
forget. So I had 63, so I'm going to 59.
Yep.
Okay, and now what?
Wait, no, you go down,
And then
not
roll a
up.
D3.
I went
She
from
did go
63
down.
to 59.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
dude.
you said 53. I'm sorry.
Remember, he doesn't know math earlier. We
That's true.
I
founded
do know
that.
math. I
that.
just heard that.
He's not good
I
at
am
it.
not
Not
challenged.
bad,
No.
not bad.
So you get 2 hit
Take it
points,
back.
Virginia.
Not bad.
Oh, thank
your
you so
current
much,
would
Dr.
be,
Bessie.
7.
Of
I
course.
feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to congratulate me on my sharpshooting?
Let's see. Anybody else?
We're not talking to you yet. We're in the hospital.
Omar
We don't
is
have
fucked
time.
up. Omar is
Wow,
fucked up
okay.
more than everybody
Oh,
else
can
because he
I-
got
can I-
slashed and cut
Okay.
and shot.
And when I
However,
treat
I
Omar,
I passed. I blended into the environment.
you fell asleep as they were
Wow.
attacking you. Yeah.
when I treat
Nice.
Omar, oh no,
regular.
did I?
Do you
oh,
want to
yeah,
spend
good.
5 to make it hard success? You'll do 2 times heal.
Fell asleep in a pee pool.
Okay. 5?
Brother.
5. Yep. Mhm.
Okay, 5.
Then roll D3
when I treat
twice.
him, I do not touch any private parts either.
anywhere
And,
else.
and
Yeah.
as I'm treating him, if he feels like I don't know, like my brother or something.
Yeah, it feels like weird.
All right, so I
Yeah.
did 5, so now I'm at the 54.
Sir,
Yeah.
I will be happy to
Who's
touch
the
him
one
in
that
his
feels like a
private parts
brother?
if you don't want to, sir.
And roll 2D3.
So I do two D3s. Okay.
Yep.
So custom dice,
I give her luck.
D3, and now
And then
right
right-click it.
and
Yep,
let's see if
yep,
I did
yep.
that right.
Nice.
Ooh,
So you
not
get a total of 5 hit
bad.
points, Omar.
Almost maxed.
It's almost, yeah. He's got 8 now.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, he feels like my brother or something. It's kind of weird, even though he is not good looking enough to be in my family. But
Wow.
Dude, just like that.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Wow.
My
That's love.
description. I have a baby face.
He does.
Well,
so if Emerson compares notes with Virginia and Omar, his treatment was very different.
Oh no, it was totally normal. This is classic Bessie, right?
Emerson's
This is
like, hey, this is what I got last time. Yeah.
Look, I was like loopy, man, and she brought me back. I don't know what she did, but that shit was like damn near magic, and I was a disbeliever until I realized the shit that I could do myself. And like reading that crazy shit with what's his name from the pyramid
Yep.
scientist guy.
Yep.
Like I'm starting to believe, man. So I'm starting to think Bessie might have some kind of magical touch too.
Mhm,
Oh,
I
man.
do.
Look,
She
you
does.
just got to listen to her. I'm starting to get to the whole like, yo,
well,
if
I'm
Bessie
out
told you to
once
jump
said
off a bridge,
listen
would
to
you?
her.
Well,
I
mean,
think I
maybe.
might. Yeah.
If she's gonna pull that kind of stuff, yeah, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Once you said
Mhm.
listen to her, I'm out. Oh, what was that?
Sorry.
You just
am-
haven't realized the cult
I was
of the Bessie
resetting
Mhm.
stuff. All right. So you guys wake up in the morning. You've got back from the hospital. You've slept all night. You're sitting at breakfast at the hotel. Mahmoud shows up and says like he's like eating breakfast with you guys. He's like, guys, where's Poppy?
Puppy is right here. Omar.
He went
right?
to he went to grab milk.
Oh, Omar.
He
Omar's
went to
Poppy.
go get cigarettes.
He went to
Wow.
go get cigarettes.
Oh, okay. He says, all right, I'll wait for Poppy. No problem.
He said to wait for him.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my lord,
Wow.
that's brutal.
That's hardcore, dude.
Oh my god.
Is Emerson back at the hotel, or did the hospital keep him overnight?
No, you were released in Bessie's care, and you slept in the room, and you're
Okay.
not that bad off. If you were at like 0 hit points and you were in the hospital, then you'd be staying
No.
in the hospital.
You did get rabies, but
Yeah.
I think you can walk it off.
I mean, I
I
don't know if that-
told
I
the
don't think
young
that's curable.
man that
Jesus Christ.
so
has a
when
1%
what's
cure
his
rate.
what's his name? What's the kid's name again? Mokoso?
Mahmoud.
His name is
Mahmoud,
untrustworthy little
and I
shit.
His name is
say-
Mahon.
I said,
Mahmoud,
Mahmoud, Alejandro made
That's
a
his full
bad
name.
Alejandro made a
Mahmoud.
bad decision and he died.
Wow. Oh my god, can you be more fucking indelicate?
Oh, that's
Holy
awesome.
shit.
I'm a coroner.
To be fair, I think Bessie would be more indelicate.
She would.
Wow.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm
He
sorry, but...
says, oh, Poppy, you know, I believe that he
Hey,
would
Poppy.
he would make bad decisions. He was that kind of guy, wasn't he?
He
Wow.
was.
Okay.
I think he could
Yeah.
learn. I think this is
Emerson, a
good
little
learning.
wobbly on the meds, like
Yeah.
slams his table on the or his elbow on the table, fork
His
in
table
hand.
on the
A little
elbow.
bit of egg falls off it, and he's like, "Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you?"
I do.
I
Yeah.
said to him, Mahmoud, this is a good learning opportunity for you. Just
Fucking
stay away
hell.
from evil. It never turns out well.
And
He died a horrible death.
Mahmoud is like
Jesus
eating.
Christ! Don't say that to the
Oh.
kid.
I take out
Your heroes.
the jar
Uh-huh.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
take it and I said, this is all is left for him.
Oh wow.
Oh my fucking God! Are you serious?
That's your dead
Wow.
man. That's your dead Poppy.
And-
Bessie would. I love it. Bessie
Oh
She
would.
would.
my God!
She would.
You know
Mahmoud's a
what?
big man. I'm sure he can handle it.
He's
Okay,
he's kind of
you
sitting there.
finally
he-
got me on
I'm
one,
telling you, this
Mayana.
guy fucking facilitated it.
yes, he
After
did.
all
Don't
these
trust
years,
this little shit
for
Mayana,
a
you
second.
finally got me on one. Okay, all right. Wow.
Mahmoud is sitting there kind of sad, and he's like reading the newspaper, and he opens up the newspaper. He goes, "Oh my God, look, guys. Holy shit. Obituary, Alejandro, scholar, adventurer, succumbs in the Egyptian sands."
All right,
this?
Emerson takes the fork with a little bit of egg still skewered between the tines, flips it so that it's face down in the palm, slams it between the newspaper. So like I'm not hitting flesh, I'm going for the paper.
Yeah.
Marriage
Yeah.
Between the table and the flesh. And
Yep.
and he goes like, "This is your doing, isn't it, you little shit? Time for you to
Yes,
fess
it
up.
is.
Like who do you really work for? What's
It
your
says-
connection? Like
It
I'm
is with-
losing. I've had it. I'm done. I'm like this
it
guy
is-
has got to be.
Calm down. Be
It is
careful
with
your
yeah. Hold on. Let
injuries.
me read the
Yeah, I was at
obituary.
Emerson. I want you to
All
read
right.
this.
It is
in
with
your
deep
newscaster
sorrow.
Voice, please.
Yes.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay.
In a
Okay.
newscaster
It is with
voice.
deep
No.
sorrow that we announce the
yeah.
passing of
No,
Alejandro,
start from the top, the very top.
Oh, geez.
a
Oh my
cherished
God.
companion and steadfast adventurer who met his tragic end in Egypt whilst engaging in perilous journey between the ancient sands where desires became his final legacy. Alejandro was known for his immaculate style and ever-curled mustache that could rival even the pharaoh's headdress. His quick wit and good humor brought levity even to the darkest corners of the globe. And his scholarly insight paired with his irreparable sense of impropriety often sowed as much chaos as it quelled among his traveling party. In life, he sought the truth, buried in the earth. In death, may the earth grant him eternal rest.
Amen.
Okay.
And I
You
would like
wrote
you to
this, didn't you,
I
you
look
little shit?
around
Because none
and
of us
wonder
said
who
that
wrote
about him.
this.
No. If you guys look up irrepressible and impropriety, you will see that it's not good.
No, I understand. I mean, irrepressible could be good in the right context.
Yes,
But
it
if it's
could,
against the
impropriety,
sense of
maybe not,
impropriety,
so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's,
Impropriety means
No.
doing the bad thing.
I
Yes.
understand.
And
Wow.
at the first paragraph, it said where his desires became his final legacy.
I look at Omar wondering if he wrote this.
Actually, Alejandro gave me this note about 2 weeks ago. It was
I love it. I
Nice.
love it.
Actually, he wrote his own obituary.
Alejandro
You
created
would,
it himself.
though. He would.
He would. 100% he would.
He would.
Well, this was just one of Alejandro's obituaries. I had like 4 or 5 written, but this one's
Oh,
good.
wow.
I took
Wait,
away the line.
No, put it in your mouth, Sergio.
Put it in
You
your
gotta
mouth.
put it in your mouth, bro.
You got a new headset. You got to put it in your mouth.
Out of respect, I deleted the lines about chlamydia. I didn't want
That's phenomenal.
Precious.
That's phenomenal.
I am sad though. I kind of liked him in his way. He always
Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
He has
he
it.
always got me the good cigars.
He did. He
Oh,
did.
yeah.
He did.
Yep. And so,
All right, so you guys are sitting at the table at the restaurant, and what are you guys gonna do now? You've done the pyramid.
I'm
Well,
questioning.
we
Oh,
definitely
wait,
need to,
hold on, hold on,
do
hold
it.
on.
I'm going there. I'm going there.
wait, guys. I feel like we should do some type of introduction between.
I'm going there.
Okay.
You,
hold on.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck is this
let
guy?
Bessie.
Why is he
Yeah.
talking?
I think
Right, that's what I'm
I think at this point I look at this gentleman and say, so who are you? How
Sir,
did you know where we were? I mean, I have to admit, you're a good shot and you showed up at a great time, but how did you know where to find us?
and I wink at her first, and then I say, "Sir, yes, I was assigned here by a dear friend of the great, esteemed Mr. Alejandro Sotomayor.
No.
He had connections in high places, obviously.
Not Alejandro.
They
was-
sent me here.
Who was it? It was not Alejandro.
Oh, I
He's a
thought,
good friend of.
It wasn't Alejandro. Who
I
was
thought we
it?
said it was, but you
No,
may
it
have
was not
changed it on me at
Alejandro.
the
We said
last
it wasn't.
minute.
It was not Alejandro. It
Well,
was.
that's what
He's
I
gonna
told
take away-
Emerson.
he's gonna
my
take away your
backstory was
introduction
gonna be.
away
Jackson
from you.
Elias.
I know. He changed
Jackson
my
Elias.
backstory on the
No.
fly.
I mean, he is
No, I
the
did not.
GM.
Jackson Elias is where you guys connected, not Alejandro.
Wow, you burned me on that one. Okay. So
What?
With
yeah.
this guy again?
Done
So-
burned him, man.
Jackson Elias.
Yes, Jackson Elias sent me here to replace his dearest, esteemed friend Alejandro Sotomayor. God bless his heart and God rest his soul.
How-
He was a king among men. I understand that. I sympathize with your loss in not having him here anymore. I will do my best to fill his shoes, no matter what happens, because I know that I heard that Alejandro, like, he gave bone marrow to Jackson Elias's grandmother twice when she needed it, and when he couldn't till his farms, he was there.
All right,
And
Emerson
he-
interrupts me. He's like, I've had enough. Slams his hands on the table, leaves the fork in the middle of the newspaper, leaps across the table, grabbing Mahmoud by the collar, knocking his chair over backwards.
I go
I'm going
stop
to
him.
try to do this. I'm not DMing. I'm going
Alejandro.
to try to do this. Like, leap
Yep,
across the table, grab him by the collar, knocking him backwards on his chair, so that I'm mounted on top of him, holding by his collar, like chair backwards, being like, "Who the fuck do you work for?" Like, tell me
Mounted
everything.
a child.
Emerson, you're under a lot of stress. He's
So
Yeah.
just
roll
a kid.
roll a brawl roll, Emerson.
You
brawl
put a
roll?
child like in full
Yep. You're gonna
mount.
try to like pin him down.
I'm leaping across the table at this guy. I've
Yeah,
lost my
he's
grip.
he's lost his fuck.
Okay.
Hey, that's a hard
I-
success.
hard fucking
Oh my
success.
God.
I am
I
committed
support
to this bit.
Fuck yeah. I
This guy's
support
going off
this.
on some random bullshit.
Oh, no.
I'm
Dude,
Dude,
Table
you
down.
have Mahmoud completely pinned in his chair, like scared, looking up at you as
Alejandro,
you're
you
screaming at
me,
him.
Emerson,
Who the
Emerson,
fuck are
come
you
on.
working for?
And I want to help him. I want to help.
Roll an
Direwolf.
intimidation.
I want to
Let me
help
see.
Dire One and draw
Intimidate,
my pistol
Emerson.
and point it at Mahmoud's head.
Intimidate.
It's not
You
your
got to
best
give
skill.
him
But
advantage. Give him advantage.
I will give him advantage. So do plus 2B because everybody's kind of like behind you, holding you back, fucking trying to hold
No,
you.
yeah.
Not me. I pulled my gun on him.
It's
to
just a
kill him.
kid.
Oh,
Emerson,
you're
please
like,
take a deep
dude,
breath.
Mahmoud's eyes are bulging, and he starts to cry. He's sad, and and you can tell he's completely 100% like pooping his pants. And he's like,
Sir.
I just wanted to help you guys. I was a friend of Poppy, and Poppy died, and you guys.
You see what you've done, Emerson?
And he starts dude, he starts
get what
crying.
you wanted from him?
Like he
Leave
starts
him alone.
crying
Right.
bad.
yo,
Is
I'm
there
gonna like
inside
push
this game?
people away. Like I'm staying on top of this kid. I'm like,
He
this
is
bullshit.
crying, dude.
Like
He
this
is
not
crying
true.
Do
There's
so
no
not
way.
bad.
you cannot take
Is there
him.
an insight in this game?
Sorry?
Yes, actually, let me see. There's a psychology, I think. If you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
roll
It's not
psychology,
the
yep.
moon's fault that
I
Locanthus
want
died.
this, even though I don't think I got.
No, you got a great psychology, dude. Well, compared to most people,
yeah.
you got a pretty good one. Yeah, roll it. Oh, dude,
Oh, yeah.
100%, Omar. You can tell that Mahmoud is like bawling his eyes out, and he is truthful. He is like so scared of Emerson, and he is 100% wishing that he could just help hit you guys. and his Papi Alejandro, and he's so sad that he died, and that you guys think that he's not a good person.
I will get in front of Emerson and not let him take the kid.
You guys are gonna have to pull me off. I'm fucking enraged.
That's
at
what
this
I'm
point.
doing.
I'm not logical.
I think
I'm not pulling
Omar
him
said the
off.
same thing. I think Omar did the same thing. Yeah.
I kind of support what he's doing.
I'm holding him. I'm trying to pull him up.
Omar's like, guys, dude, you're
I'm
fucking.
trying to help as I can too.
I'm injured. I'm not thinking straight. We just lost somebody in the party. I'm losing my shit.
Ooh, I wonder if I got something in my medical bag. I wonder if I have something in my medical bag that I can tranquilize him.
Oh,
That sounds
roll
like a great
roll a
idea.
medical roll.
Okay.
Let's
Oh,
do
this would be
a
a fun
medicine.
one to pass.
Medicine. Yep.
And I'll put it right on his butt if I
Don't
pass.
you have like some opium?
Ooh, fail.
Damn it! That's too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
wiggling around too much.
No,
Just his
I'm
booty
not
got
gonna do
bounced.
He's
that.
moving around too much. Yeah.
Damn it.
He's kind of a squirmy bastard, but 100% you guys think that Mahmoud is telling 100% truth, and he is not.
Emerson,
he just wants
he's
to help you
telling
guys.
the truth.
And
Leave
he's
him
so
alone.
happy that you guys have given him breakfast for many mornings, and
Emerson, don't you smell that? That's the boy's shit, man.
you've scared the
Oh.
shit out.
Satisfied. Let him go.
What was the name of the organization that we figured out? We figured out a name, right? Like what they called
We
themselves.
figured out a couple names.
Yeah, there was like an organization that we knew was orchestrating the whole thing, though, or at least for this region.
Yeah, for the region, yes. That's a good question. I forget that one too. Let me see.
Called the Mokosian Dynasty.
Oh my god. The Mokosian dynasty.
The what?
Mokosian, not the
crazy, dude.
Mokoso. It's naughty.
Oh, gotcha.
We call them also snotty kids. It means like when you're snotty, you're a snotty
a
little
pure
kid.
woman.
So
German.
in
German.
Egypt, it's called the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh.
That was it. Brotherhood. The Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood, which actually is because the whole thing I'll give you. It's not just the Brotherhood. You guys heard Brotherhood, but it's now that you've seen the Black Pharaoh, it's actually called the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh.
All right. So Emerson's
I just
going to
keep
like
pleading with Emerson over and over to leave him
with
alone.
less conviction, more like you can see he's starting to break. He's like just grieving at this point. He's sort of like just taking the kid's collar and sort of just shaking the collar, but not the kid at this point. And he's like,
Yeah, he's just
"Who are
you're-
the
you're
Brotherhood? Like, what do you know? Like, give us. Who do you work for?" Like, you can see he's losing his conviction, but he's like, he's committed to it still. I'm still in it.
He okay. So why don't you roll a? Let's see.
And since while you figure
A
that out,
persuade.
since he's not hurting the kid now, I back off a little bit to let him get it out of his system.
Oh, holy
But
shit!
still-
I told you, I'm not
Super-
committed
super
to
fumble.
it anymore.
Oh, I thought
No,
it
you're
was
not,
gonna
yeah.
be like
Not
wow,
committed.
100.
Nope.
That should be a success.
It should be because
Well,
that's the
it's
exact
a
opposite of a
critical
success. Yeah.
failure,
Yeah.
though.
That
but
would be in D&D. That would be a super critical.
This is not.
Yeah, but this is
D&D,
the exact.
This
This
is
is
not
the
D&D,
one
yeah.
in D&D.
Yeah, yeah,
This is
it's
the-
basically
Yeah,
the
this
one.
is
Yeah.
like rolling a 1
It just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. The rolling 100 is a fail.
because it's backwards, though. Remember, it's
Oh, no.
backwards in this game.
This game
Yeah,
is backwards.
One is the new 100. You
Sometimes.
He leans over to Bessie and he says,
Let me talk to him.
He-
Okay,
he
I'm
says-
like
he says-
Uncle Omar.
"Oh, your Uncle Omar? Okay." He leans over to Omar and he says, "Omar, the head of the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh is Omar. I've told you that. Not
Oh.
you, but Omar al-Shakti."
We have a
Oh.
traitor in the ranks, people.
That's somewhere that is one place in Egypt that you have yet to go to is the plantation of Omar al-Shakti. If you guys
We
remember,
need to go there.
I mean it was a long time ago, but
People named
out
Omar.
of
I
all-
remember this guy. He was. I was
He's
trying
your-
to take stuff.
Yep.
Hey,
he's your imposter.
look what I saw. How
Oh,
did you
that's
get
right. I
this?
remember him now. I remember him now. We used to troll Sergio saying that he was the real that guy was the
The
real
real Omar. Yep.
Real
And Mahmoud was the one that told you guys about him, and you guys were gonna go to his. You actually went to the pyramids instead of the plantation of Omar that night.
I'm looking for
That's
any
right.
opportunity to take Mahmoud away from Emerson. If he loosens his grip at all,
Oh,
that's
Emerson's barely got him.
Emerson
He's, like,
barely.
moving his
He's
legs
let him
100
go.
times.
Yep.
any
At this
opportunity
point,
I
you could
have.
probably tackle him off. Like he's like Emerson's just overcome at this point. Doesn't know what the fuck to think.
I feel like I should take aim at Mahmoud and maybe shoot him because like he's being
What
pretty
the
sketch.
fuck? Okay, no,
Um,
serious time.
Well,
Come
we're
on.
being serious,
Okay.
and
Wow.
I take Mahmoud away from.
Yep. You kind of take him to the side. Yep. He kind of comes
And
to
I
the side
tell
of you, and
him-
he is crying. Like he's like,
Multiple
Still
I
being
can't believe
sketch.
I can't believe Emerson doesn't like me. We've been such
Emerson
friends
doesn't even
for so
know.
long.
Mahmoud,
Wait, is
it's
he not sad
Mahmoud.
No,
about
I let him
Alejandro
go,
dying?
and I just like stand there, like banging my fist on the table, like bang.
Wait,
or sorry,
isn't
on the
he-
floor, like bang.
Isn't he
bang.
crying about
Bang, like,
Alejandro dying though?
Well, he was,
He
but
is
now
sad about
he's
Alejandro dying, but right now
yeah. Emerson's
he's
attacked him.
upset
Yeah.
about almost losing his life.
Yep.
Mahmoud, no. Alejandro, I mean Emerson is going through a lot. He got shot, and we put in a lot of medicine. We put in a lot of medicine on the hospital, and the medicine is making him a little loopy.
Why
We
don't you roll a
believe you.
charm roll?
You've been so good to us, and we're gonna take care of you, Mahmoud.
Roll a charm
you
roll.
definitely. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Sorry.
think
Uh,
we
I-
agreed to
I can
that.
tell-
She's RPing while she finds it.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
can tell that you have been good
Oh.
to us. Look, you've
He
been.
like
been
hugs.
good to
He
us,
hugs
yeah.
Bessie. And he's crying into her dress, the purple dress that she's wearing, and he's like, "Oh, thank
it
you
smell
so
bad.
much. Oh my god!" And he
Her
starts
dress
to get
probably
himself
smells like
together,
formaldehyde.
and he starts to come
Oh my God,
to,
how dare you?
and he's 100%, starting to calm down thanks to your calming words.
When he hugs me,
Yeah.
I'm not used to that, and it feels weird, but it
Yeah.
feels good, and
Yep.
and all of a sudden
Hmm.
I feel this overwhelming care for him that I've never felt before.
Maternal
Nice.
instinct.
Wow.
Maternal
She
instincts
found
are kicking
it.
in.
Well, her biological
triggered
clock
it.
is ticking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you totally hug him
So
up,
I
and he
hug
is
him back
like, yeah, you
really
can
hard.
feel that he stops crying, and he's 100% like whenever you guys are having breakfast, he's sitting beside Bessie.
So my attitude towards Mahmoud, which before was kind of like completely ignoring him,
Yep,
has completely changed, and I want to make sure that he gets a good breakfast and he gets taken care of.
gotcha.
And if he's wearing, all of a sudden I'm very attentive of him, and I'm aware. And if he's wearing clothes that are
Aw.
dirty or ragged, I make sure that I give him money to buy himself a
To
new
buy some new clothes.
outfit.
Yep.
So
Okay.
in conjunction, while
The
this is
mute's got a new
happening,
memmy.
Emerson realizing that
He's got a
his
new mommy.
grief. No, but
Just the mommy.
but like seeing like what's happened and the grief and realizing like he's a logical person, tries
Yep.
to be at least.
Yeah, you start
like,
to
he's
snap
kinda had
out of
his
it a little
world
bit,
shaken
yeah.
a little bit in the last couple of days.
Yep.
Like seeing this, like can't believe what he's done. Like quietly, as quietly as he can, without the group knowing, tries to like slink away in shame to his room to like go be by himself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I give you your space, dude.
Yeah, so Emerson has his space for like the rest of the day, and so you guys kind of meet up again for dinner because you kind of all break apart and do your own thing, and you come up for dinner. Mahmoud has like a new outfit, and he's 100% sitting next to Bessie, and he's a little bit happier. But when you all show up at a table, you realize that like sort of Emerson is on the side, and he's kind of quiet, and he's a little bit introspective. Mahmoud is sitting by Bessie and talkative to Bessie about what he did today.
No way.
and-
Mahmoud's at the table before Emerson gets there. Emerson's
Yep.
gonna like check it out, scope it out. If Mahmoud's there, he's too ashamed to even show up.
No, you show up first,
Fuck
and you
that
sit
guy.
down, and then Mahmood shows up. So you
Oh,
were
well, in
there,
that case, yeah. That's
and Mahmood kind of
unfortunate.
like scoots by Bessie, between Bessie and Virginia, and stays away like the opposite end of the table as Emerson.
And I say to Mahmood, remember what we talked about. Emerson did not mean what he said or did. He was under the influence of some drugs
He's
for
like
his
nodding.
pain.
He's nodding, like kind of like he
he's
understands
gonna
what you're
come
talking
around.
about.
He's gonna come around. He's gonna come around. You'll see. He's a good man.
Yep. Yep. He's nodding his head like, yeah, okay, yeah. Yep. I understand. I understand, Bessie. Yeah, he was just stressed, and I also miss Alejandro, and I understand maybe he was missing Alejandro, and maybe that was hurting him. And yeah,
Obviously,
I appreciate you talking to me, Bessie, and he kind of like takes another sausage off of some people's plates, and he's like, "Rah, rah, rah," like eating.
Have as much as you want.
Yeah, he's like eating, and he's happy again.
Take
So
all
now
the
that it's
sausage
nighttime,
you
what are you
can.
guys gonna do? What are you guys
I
doing
still
next?
have more questions for now that things have calmed down. I turned to Percy again and I said, well, we were trying to do some introductions and we
Got sidetracked.
distracted. Things got a
Yep.
little exciting for a minute. Now that we have a moment again,
Emerson
let's try this. Let's try
uncomfortably
this.
shifts
Let's
in
try
his
this
seat,
again.
tries to like
Uh,
hide himself from the
so-
conversation.
So exactly, how did you know where we were, and how did you find us? And tell us the truth this time. No, none of that nonsense about Alejandro sending you. I can tell that's not true. Tell us
Sir,
exactly who you are and why you're here.
sir, I've heard nothing but great things about our hero
He called you
Alejandro Sotomayor. I heard that he donated bone marrow to Emerson's
Jesus
ex
Christ.
name, so grandmother 2 times.
What?
He guarantees
And-
a fucking
What?
gun nut, and he didn't even serve, dude.
And
Nobody that
so-
served
Yeah,
this
that's-
is false
He's just
valor,
lying.
or
Sir.
valor. What do they
stolen
call it?
valor, yeah.
Yeah, stolen valor.
So, sir, I'm here
Son of a
at his
bitch.
behest, and I'm here to serve, and hopefully, just do my best to try to. I know I could never fill a great person like Alejandro Sotomayor's shoes, but I'm here to serve in all ways possible. I was pulled off of active duty from the U.S. Marine Corps to serve you guys, and so my only question, sir, is who is in command here in this group?
I want to know how, because I heard you earlier when you said that they sent you to replace Alejandro. Yet Alejandro is still very much alive just yesterday. So how did you know that he was going to perish before he
Plot
died?
holes.
Oh,
How
shit.
did you know?
Sir, we have a
The motherfucker, he's
we
getting on my nerves.
sir, we have a person in our company named Nikola Tesla who has given us what we call Wi-Fi access to
What?
rapidly transmit information over the air. I don't know anything about that, sir. All I know is that I got my marching orders and I was here to replace him and help you in any capacity
Okay,
that I
let
can.
me-
May I
let
repeat my
me-
question, sir?
No,
I turn
no.
Who is in
around.
command here?
Let me
I turn
correct Percy. Percy says that he was in New York and Carlton Ramsey told him that the group that is working for his friend Jackson Elias had gone to Egypt. He came to Egypt and he tracked you guys down. And he realized that Mahmoud had told him, because he showed that he was a friend. He has a piece of paper from Carlton Ramsey saying that he's a friend of Jackson Elias. And he said to Mahmoud, where did these guys go? And Mahmoud said, look, they went out to this temple and I'm fearful for them. I think they might be hurt. So
I knew it.
that's why
Mahmoud
Percy-
Okay,
was
I'm sorry.
sounds way
Hold
better
on.
was a
Forget it
tired
now.
tattletale. I knew it.
Hold on. My goddamn, I have work. Just give me 10 seconds. I'm sorry.
that's okay,
I have to
because then
respond
I
to
can
this in real
fix your
time.
problem while you fix in real time.
So hold on. Just as like let's take it up one level in meta for a second.
Yep.
As a
Hold
party,
on us. I knew it.
if we wanted to like have side conversations, how would we what's the best way to like inter-party without the rest of the party communicating? The
Whisper
Telegram?
whisper
Uh,
in Fantasy
you can
Grounds.
whisper
If you
in
do
Fantasy
slash
Grounds.
W, yeah, if you do /W,
Hey, by the way, if you tell me that
Also,
I don't
just
know
right
it,
click on people.
if
Yeah,
you
you
tell
can.
me
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
That's
know
the best
it,
way. Right click on Omar
Yeah, it's
and
easier
say
if you
whisper.
right click on people.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, guys, listen.
Yep.
If
Okay,
you
so that
tell
works
me
for
I don't
party.
know
What
it,
if it's
I
the
will
DM?
not act on it.
If it's
Like, I'm
DM,
that
then you're
type
gonna
of
do.
role player.
It's best if you
I
don't know.
know
It's
somehow
fun. It's
instinctively, I
funner.
know that Percy is full of shit and everything that he's saying is nonsense and it's not true. So I turn around from him.
Right. So what if you
and I
wanted to take
go
action
and I
of
go
that
to the
without
group.
Percy getting wise?
Yeah, I go to the group and I tell him, I don't know who this guy is. I know that we probably owe him our life. I'm not gonna deny that.
Oh, yeah.
But he is a nut job and I don't want him anywhere near us.
Yeah, or Mahmood.
No,
Uh-oh.
Mahmoud is fine, Emerson. Get over
No,
it.
I mean like we don't want
I
Percy
mean, he
near him. I
he
feel
did kinda
guilty at
tell-
this point.
He did kind of
Oh.
tell on us. I mean, this guy could be anybody, and Mahmoud told him
Guy's a
where we
kid.
were.
He's a kid.
He's not trustworthy.
He showed him proof of who he was.
We saw his character.
Yeah. Yep.
He showed him the same proof that we have, that we are who we say we are. Why would he not believe him? He had the same note from Carlton. You all need to back off from Mahmoud. He's under my care now.
Yeah,
Hey, Liz.
and I like
mean,
Mahmood too, you know.
He's. Are you sure he's alive? Why would you want him?
He's just a kid.
it's just a baby.
Just a baby. No, I know
A
where
very
that's from. I
useful,
can say it.
knowledgeable baby.
Yeah,
that's true.
Mahmood has done nothing
Has
but try to help us.
intelligence and
Absolutely.
So 100% Mahmood, like whoever has rolled a couple times tonight, Mahmood is 100% on your guys' side. And when Percy came to him and said, I was sent by Jackson Elias's lawyer, Callerton Ramsey, he showed a piece of paper that showed that he was sent from him. Now, the problem is that I can't control Locantus. And so Locantus can
I'm
say
so happy
crazy
you
ass
said
shit, even though I try
I
to
don't
put him in the
believe
right
him.
light. He's trying to put himself in fucking crazy light.
Well, and I said what I said, and I meant it. I don't believe him. I have this instinct.
You can,
that
because he has
is
been
full
kind of crazy.
shit,
Yep.
And
yep.
while he's talking nonsense, I don't want him anywhere near us.
Yep.
So
I
he's gonna have
think
to
he
find
has
a different
created
group to travel
it.
with.
Oh my god.
Unless you start telling us the truth.
I think he's gonna have to make a new character because this one's not
Wow. Yeah.
I think that might
mean,
be it. Yeah.
play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Well, he's already
Yeah,
done that
so-
once
Anyway.
with Alejandro, so maybe he has to do it with Percy to
okay,
actually
look,
learn.
I know we give him shit for it, but I am absolutely 100% defending him there in that I was also tempted. You did so like metagaming. You as the GM did a great job.
I did,
at
yeah.
You
convincing, I am
tempted
an
us.
all-powerful god
bitch.
offering boons to those who follow. me.
Yes, you dangled a goddamn cherry in front of us. Somebody
Oh,
was
it
going to
was
bite
a
it.
juicy
But
Yeah, but
letting
hold
you
on, hold on.
know,
right
it was
cherry,
it was
and I was like,
right.
God damn, I could go for a cherry.
And
right
so
now.
you're
And
punishing
then
me.
I saw death and dust, and I was like, you know what? I was
Yeah,
not really big a
punishing
freak.
you.
American,
yes.
you're punishing me for you being a good DM because you enticed me. You made it sexy. You
Oh
made
my
it
God.
attractive.
Oh, he made it
Well,
sexy.
Wow.
this was so
Can we
long
move
ago.
on?
Well,
Anyway.
Yeah,
you know
can we
what?
Wow.
move
You know
on?
what? I mean, somebody's got to eat the apple. Somebody's
Yeah.
got to eat the fruit.
Somebody's got to be Eve.
And
You
look,
guys
if you
made
gotta
me
be,
drop
if
my
you got to be the fruit
coffee.
eater,
What?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
There wasn't a lot
Okay,
left.
but
fine.
Okay.
if we are moving on to Corporal Percy, I need to know where we're standing because what are the accusations and charges against me? Because I am here with a very direct set of orders, and
From
in
whom?
my mind,
Dude, there's no accusation. The DM is telling you what your background is, and you're trying to change it. He already
Yes.
told you cannot
Oh.
change it.
Emerson's losing his
So
shit.
move
I've
on.
told you 3 times now.
okay.
Yeah.
From whom?
Hold,
Authorization
guys,
from whom? Orders
you
from
know,
whom?
okay,
Maybe
I've
he's
had
got
a
some
lot
kind
of
of
fucking
brain
pills.
bug.
Come on.
So what did you?
Okay.
What news do you bring?
Emerson, help me out here. What's my backstory again? Because, like,
Oh my God.
I told. Okay, this is the 3rd time, but I will tell you one more time.
well,
You are-
thank you.
You are a
shouldn't it
friend
be, like,
of
a
Jackson
Notes or
Elias,
something?
right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Carlton Ramsey is his lawyer. You found out that Jackson Elias was dead, and that his friends had gone to Egypt, and so you wanted to help Jackson Elias with whatever was going on. So you followed Carlton Ramsey's advice and went to Egypt to find his friends Virginia, Omar, Ezekiel, Emerson, and Bessie.
Okay, but by the way, let me just say this. This is not fucking what we talked about yesterday. When I told you my backstory, and you said okay, so you changed it on me tonight. Just so everybody
No.
knows, and that's fine. Yes, it is, because remember, there was a reason why I chose Mandarin as a language. No spoilers,
did.
guys.
No, you did.
Okay, but I'm just saying we talked
But
it
that's
out.
but that's
and
because
I
you had met
a
Jackson
different
in
backstory.
that's because
Okay,
you
so
had
what's your
met Jackson.
backstory,
That's because you had met
Lucanus?
Jackson in China.
Well, my backstory
When you
doesn't
were-
matter
when you
anymore
were deployed out
because
there.
Emerson has written me a new one. But all I'm saying is,
One where
don't-
we don't have to like question that you're not going to be bad for the team.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
who's this guy that just shows up?
You mean
okay,
China?
do you really want to hear the back? So Emerson's backstory is different from mine, so I don't want to contradict it. But if you want to hear it, I will.
I want
tell
to
you,
hear
but-
it.
Does my message show up for everyone, or does that?
It
show
does
up
for
as a
me.
voice bar?
It does for me.
I just see. Yeah, I just.
I
see
saw your
messages.
I
message.
don't
Yeah.
know. That's
Okay,
I
so
don't
that
see
works
any
then.
message.
So
Yep,
if anyone wants to send a message directly to Emerson, it's /W.
Wow,
GS.
guys, you don't have to hide from me. If I don't need to know, it,
I'm
my
not-
character won't
Yo,
know.
you
it.
don't know
Listen,
it's from
okay.
you. It could be against that little kid Mahmood. It could be against this little
Yep.
dude.
Wow.
I
I
think
mean,
this
I'm a
will-
role player, but
Crystal,
okay.
the bottom line is that
Listen,
we don't know if we
Listen,
can
listen,
trust
listen,
you.
I jumped across
Okay,
the table and attacked
okay.
a child over your
Loganthus, let
death.
me talk
Let
to
me-
you.
But I want to address what Citra's
It's one-
saying. But
It's
okay.
one thing if our friends have already vetted you, which is what the DM is saying, but
I'm
you're
trying to
saying
get you in
no,
there, yeah.
I'm not vetted at all. Let me tell you
Uh-huh.
what really happened.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
instead of
that.
Jackson
It's
Elias,
just
the
that
guy
what
we've been
me
following
and
this whole
Emerson
campaign.
talked about yesterday. This is 100. It's a 180 turn from what we talked about. So this,
That doesn't
this
sound
has-
good. So I'd like you to explain yourself.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
because
this has like.
Citra was in our chat
Loganthus,
yesterday, and that was not
listen,
what we
hold
talked
on,
about.
hold on.
Listen, Linda,
Do-
calm down. Everybody,
Do Emerson
take a
and
deep breath.
ex Alejandro, now Percy, need to have an aside for like 10 seconds?
We
to,
might
like,
need,
go have an
yeah.
aside?
We
Right,
might
yeah,
need
only
because
because
he's
I
not
have
getting
an
it.
aside
Yeah.
For like a,
Well, no. Yeah, you're
Loganthus,
right because
can
I
you-
got.
Hang on,
Yeah.
let me ask a question. Loganthus, can you incorporate your background without changing the background that Emerson wants you to use?
No, because it's a totally different background. I did not expect or plan for this whatsoever. I proposed
No, because
something
what you
totally
what
different.
you planned for was to be Alejandro's torchbearer, and that's not
Yes.
what you cannot be Alejandro's torchbearer. I told you that last night. You have to
Oh
be.
well, you didn't say that.
Oh,
Why don't you guys
I
go-
didn't
hey,
understand it.
why don't you guys go have it like a 10-minute aside?
Yeah, we'll
hang
have
out
a
for
10-minute
minute.
bio.
No,
Yeah.
okay,
I'm gonna go
okay,
get some snacks.
okay,
A
Yeah.
cigar.
okay. No, I'm not okay.
He says with his
With a
epilepsy.
cigar.
I know
man.
Serge is gonna
I'm
fall
gonna have a
asleep, but
cigar.
I'm not.
He's gonna pass out,
arguing,
yeah.
I'm just
Epilepsy.
confused. That's
I'm
all. You know
sharing
what I
a
mean?
cigar.
Yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm suggesting
No.
you guys,
No.
you guys go because
Okay,
I don't want
okay.
spoilers.
That
is the
nasty
thing, right?
habit.
So like I'm trying my best to role play. I'm being like the grieving character.
Yep.
He's like,
No, I
he
hear you.
sees-
I'm gonna go to the other
somebody
channel.
die,
I'm
like-
gonna pull him with me, and we're gonna talk.
Okay,
And then you guys
Yeah,
talk.
Okay.
if you don't mind, leave it on stream because
Yep.
I'd love.
No,
later
I'm
to go
gonna do
back
that.
and
Yeah.
watch.
All right, Locantis.
Okay, yes, sir.
One thing is, last night when you were talking about Alejandro, I said you can't be like Alejandro's best buddy. Now
Okay,
we didn't
so
go over
here's-
what you
hold on,
should
let's
be
start
because
from
we
this
didn't have
point. Let's start from this
a lot
point.
of time, right? We didn't have a
Right,
lot of
okay,
time
so-
last night.
But
So
okay, here's the thing. The one
Yep.
thing is just to explain myself.
Yep.
And why we're missing each other here
yeah,
is I did not get that.
Yeah, no,
honestly,
I hear you.
I don't know if I
hear you.
heard that. I don't know if I understood that, misunderstood that, or whatever.
So
but
the
I
key,
did
the
not
key
get
is
that.
you are a friend of Jackson Elias's, right?
Okay.
And that's how you all connect to each other. And the lawyer
Okay.
of Jackson Elias, when you went to go talk to Jackson Elias, he was already dead. And Carlton Ramsey talked to you and said,
I'm sorry.
like,
Who's Carlton Ramsey? I'm sorry.
that's the
Just
lawyer.
remind me.
You were there with Alejandro, but he was the lawyer that you guys all met with that set you up with like the money and everything. So Carlton Ramsey gave you some money.
He's the guy that set us off on the expedition originally,
He
right?
did,
Isn't
yes. And he
Okay,
said,
okay,
guys,
okay.
you can do one or two things. You can go on this expedition and help Jackson Elias, or you can go do your own thing. And you guys
Yeah.
decided, well, Alejandro decided to do that.
Okay.
But as yourself, you are a friend of Jackson Elias. And Carlton Ramsey's, you went to meet with Jackson Elias, and Carlton Ramsey said, hey, the whole part, like everybody that's friends with him is starting to do this thing. They're in Egypt. You should go help them out. And you're like, hell yeah, I'm done with my time in the army. I'm going to go help them out. And so you flew over to Egypt. And
So, like, okay, but just so we're clear, like, so he's sort of hiring me as a mercenary, like, like private security. Or
no,
some kind of
no,
shit? Like,
no. Actually, what happened was you went to go see Jackson Elias, and you couldn't find him. He was
Yeah.
dead. So eventually, people funneled you to Carlton Ramsey, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Jackson Elias died, and he has this legacy where he found this cult, and there's this cult around the world that is doing this evil shit, and we're not sure how to
And so,
stop
wait,
it."
but my motivation is that, like, I'm still like tight with Jackson Elias and
Yes.
and appreciate his memory, and because
And Jackson
these
Elias
guys
is actually
are
funding you to
following-
come back here to help these guys
Okay.
to kill this evil and take it down.
Okay. Wait, I thought, but hold on. I thought you said Jackson Elias was dead.
He is, but Carlton Ramsey's is alive with his money.
Jesus Christ.
so Carlton
plots are
Ra-
complicated.
I
okay,
know.
but all right.
And Carlton Ramsey's talked to you and said, "Guy, look, Jackson Elias is dead,
And
but
because
he wants
I
you to be
still
part of
love
this
Jackson
party."
Elias,
Yeah, exactly.
I am on board with this shit.
Yes, and that's why you showed up in Egypt, and you eventually found Mahmoud, and Mahmoud said, "Dude, they're at these temples out here. I think they're in trouble."
Okay.
And that's how you went and saved them.
All right. Here's my condition, though. I want 5 points to what's the money score called?
No, you don't get anything.
Yeah, I
But-
think I should.
But
because if
just
I
like
take
the
this
party,
deal,
no, just like the party, when you're over here and you're staying and doing stuff, it doesn't cost you anything. You submit it to Carlton Jackson, and he pays for it, just like the rest of the party.
like,
so everything you're doing doesn't
it's
cost
like
you anything.
Business travel.
Exactly. Yes.
All right.
You're submitting the
You know
the
what?
request.
I
Yeah.
might be drunk, and that might be the only reason I'm agreeing with you on everything. And also, I have
think so.
pills, but I'm not used to you talking me out of everything. But all
I
right.
know, but you're into this
I
now,
admit,
right? Okay.
You're winning on all your
Okay.
arguments
All
right
right.
now.
I appreciate that. We're going to jump back to the rest of the people.
All right, let's go back, and
All
I'll
right.
apologize to everybody.
All right. Okay.
Welcome
All
back.
right, we are
Welcome.
back in-
Hey, all right.
And he is
So-
now squared
we
away.
have a
Arrived to a
question.
consensus.
Yes, we have.
We
Using
have
our collective shit.
we have mutually agreed on a vote that was democratic that Emerson happened to be right in his storytelling this time. And so,
This
Nice.
Dude is
This motherfucker
heading
did not
straight
agree.
to a washing machine landing.
Yeah.
and so we're gonna go ahead and go with Emerson's plot line
Full belly flop landing.
based on his very decisive and the democratic process that we both had together. I have
Fantastic.
agreed
You
that
now
I'm
I
gonna,
love
understand the role
democracy.
between player and GM. Welcome to the club.
I have
Congratulations.
decided that I'm retiring to spend time with my family. Okay, so that's where we're going with this.
All right.
Wait, what?
What was that?
Yeah.
What?
That last part, I didn't get it.
I didn't either.
Every time like a CEO or person retires in disgrace, they always say, I'm doing this to spend more time with my family.
That's
Oh,
true.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't
He
really...
he realized that he
American
was
fan.
wrong.
Are you
You're not
retiring or
quitting,
just
right?
capitulating?
No,
Literally, and I'm
no,
like, wait, is
no.
he leaving the
He's
game?
not. He's not
Yeah,
quitting.
for a
No,
minute I thought...
Yeah.
no,
I
no,
feel like
no.
you're
Like
still
you were
misleading
quitter
us,
for a
you
second
fuck.
there.
You're just capitulating
Motherfucker,
because you
I've
know
been-
you're wrong, but you want to
I've been-
finish. You're like,
I've been dealing 1 week of corporate speak. Don't make me deal an entire fucking 5 more minutes of it. I
Exactly.
will not have that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
No,
he's
I mean,
played off like
we
a
have-
martyr, but he's
we
just
have-
bending over and taking.
We
it
have
like a bitch.
mutually
Taking it like a man.
agreed to go with
Yeah.
Amerison's
Makes sense.
I
plot
think-
lines.
Isn't there
So
gonna
basically, the long story short, Percy gets lubed up, bends over, and gets a whole lot of plot straight injected
Well,
right in.
Erase.
I feel like, yeah.
or
that's-
maybe he just went to a Coldplay concert. That's
Yeah.
all.
see,
Oh,
I think
shit. Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's going to
yeah,
be really
yeah.
awkward when he's the head of HR and has to call himself into the office.
I
Next
know.
I
one.
know.
I know.
I know. Now you
Okay.
will, Amerison, have to remind me
But we
when I
did-
call back to my authority level who I'm claiming, because I might forget that on occasion.
Okay, so
Jackson?
basically, what it
American,
boils
we have
down
an
to.
important question.
I know.
Before we go
yeah,
on,
go ahead.
how old
Oh.
is Mahmoud?
Mahmood is
Mahmood, she just
10
called him
years
a-
old.
A mammoth.
She just
He's
called
10
me.
years old.
10!
Yep.
10!
Wow.
Took a
So young than I
10-year-old
thought.
smoking
Okay,
cigar
okay, hold
and told
on,
him
hold
we're
on.
gonna
So
take him to
we
a
had a
brothel.
whole aside while you guys were. Our aside was, how old is Mahmood and how responsible is he? Is he old enough for cigars? Is it not?
We,
But he already
yeah,
had
he
a
was
cigar.
having a cigar
Like,
with Omar.
In the 1920s, is he a man or a boy? Right.
Wow.
So we figured. I
Well, here.
guessed 12.
Here we go.
Omar
I'm gonna
guessed
share this.
14.
What
I
do you
thought he
guys
was
think?
8 or 9.
Look at his
Legal
picture.
marriage age.
Yeah,
Look at
you
his
see,
picture.
that's him. That's
Okay.
him.
Look at his
He's
picture.
9-year-old.
That is okay, guys. As a person that has kids, that is 8 or 9 years old. I'm just
Anyway,
saying
what
I
I
right now.
said.
took him. Anyway,
I put him
had
at
a
10,
cigar
but-
with him.
Yep.
And you
He-
told him
he
you were going to
coughed
take
a
him to a
little bit.
brothel. I should accuse you of child abuse.
Who
You
was
know,
going to take him to a brothel?
I had a cigar with him.
That
I was,
looks-
I was
hold
picturing
on,
a
let me
little
explain
older. He was
this.
very
Let me
competent.
explain.
I got confused in that. I feel extra guilty now.
Goddamn.
So,
Yeah,
we were
dude, you
playing
went over the
role-playing.
table at this like 10-year-old sitting on the
We
other
were
side.
rolling-
Want to retcon
Playing.
that and make him like 14?
Nope.
We were role playing.
You sure? You sure? Because I'm having struggle. I'm
Look at
struggling
look at
a
his
little bit with
picture.
this.
Look at his picture, dude. He doesn't even look 10.
Look.
Like
I'll run
We
it through
were-
VO3 and just
Let me
like
explain
make this
what
kid
happened.
14.
We were role playing.
And Locantos probably wants to hear his role play.
We were role playing. I was kind of feeling bad for Alejandro, and
Uh-huh.
I knew he had like a relationship with him, so I took him for a cigar. You know, like a man to man. You know, it's
Yeah,
time
good
he
job.
grows up.
Thank
Yep.
And
dude, I
Bessie was
love
trying
you
to
for that.
oppose.
He
And
coughed a
Emerson
little
said
bit.
he's old enough. He can have a cigar.
Yeah.
He's
I didn't think he
Right.
was, but I rolled and
He
they
is.
won.
He
And
You
then,
can decide
uh,
what happens there, but that's what we were kind of
Yeah, and we talked, and I told him about a time Alejandro and I spent in a brothel and all that, and I
Oh,
told
I
him, hey,
appreciate
maybe,
that, bro.
Indeed.
yeah, I said, maybe I'll take you
Oh,
to
yeah.
a brothel one day.
Thank you. You know what? Heart
And then-
emoji, bro. Heart emoji.
hold on,
And then I
guys.
also-
Look
I
at
also asked-
Telegram.
Okay, hold on.
Because
I also asked
AI
him-
My fucking
Judged his
client is
age.
blowing me up. I'm sorry. Give me a.
I also asked him at some point. I asked him, hey, you
Ask who?
know that.
I hate that.
Wait,
Uh,
did you
sorry,
send
Mahmoud.
it to me directly
Mahmoud.
or in?
Mahmood.
As we were,
It's in the
as we
Hulu
were
channel.
kind of smoking, and I was kind of in this lamentation trip. Hey, you know that time we were gonna carry some big things? These two huge guys came up out of nowhere and carried them. Like, who were they? Who were those two big guys? I don't know. It's kind of weird. You just came up with these two huge guys. I always wondered, how did you do that? I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
You seem like a resourceful kid, but it's kind of weird.
Okay.
So maybe that's why Emerson went like that, because it was
Maybe he
weird,
got
that's all.
excited. Yeah, it's okay. So what are you guys gonna do now?
Anyway.
It's the evening of the 13th of
But
February.
I think Omar was really asking though.
Yeah, this is just... Well, I just told him. I just gave him another puff. If he answered, he answered. If he didn't,
Well,
He's not
there's two
puffing.
things, right?
He's- yeah, he's not
the
puffing.
thing was, Omar had offered Mahmood, and Emerson endorsed it that he was old enough. But
Yep.
Omar was like, "Hey, I think you should have a cigar. That always helps me." And Emerson was like, "Hey, he's old." Bessie
Yeah,
immediately protested.
Mahmood,
He's like,
100%
"No."
does not smoke the cigar.
All right, and Emerson was like,
What
"Hey,
a
yo, you're old
pussy.
enough. Like, you
We've
gotta-"
already
he is
established this.
disgracing.
It's already
Alejandro's
established.
name.
Anyway,
So
okay. fine.
he was pretending. He tried, but he couldn't.
Yeah,
All right, so Mahmood
he-
did not
listen.
partake.
Listen, just like some other president, he didn't inhale.
Oh boy. I got that
Sure.
reference, you old ass motherfucker.
I
Yeah.
know.
Even as a Canadian,
me
I got
too.
that reference. That's
I
not
didn't get it.
Canadian politics.
Yep. Yep.
So, all right. So I'm glad that Mamu did not smoke. Really.
No, he did not smoke. 100%. He did
He's
not
such a
smoke.
good
He
boy.
did not inhale.
He didn't inhale. He put it. He
That
was
was
like
wrong,
pretend. He was just trying to be cool with you guys. You know.
Yeah.
He
was
has
just
free.
kissing the
With
tip.
Omar
He has free
specifically.
breakfast. He has free lunch. Like he has the best life. He now has new clothes from Bessie. Like he's like really
Like-
happy, and he just
Like,
wants to
can we
make you
look
guys
at
Literally
happy.
it?
here,
Too.
did he have
America with
And
sexual
he's got some
relations
hard
with that
candy in
woman?
his pockets.
Yes, he
Oh my
does.
God.
It is amazing how quickly he put those clothes on. I don't know about this kid, you know.
Oh, here we go again.
Well,
you
I'm
guys
suddenly
don't like
very
my mood,
protective
man.
of
I don't know
him.
why you guys like my mood. Yeah. What?
I couldn't care less about him until he gave me a hug and awoke him some sort of feeling that I never felt before.
Yeah.
Motherly before any of you sick bastards.
And his
Okay,
deep,
you
his
beat me
deep
to it.
brown eyes with the tears rolling down the side, just it
Yeah.
just grabbed you. Yeah.
Yep, my
Wait,
maternal
how-
instinct just
How
kicked in
sad is he
instantly.
about Alejandro, though?
Not much.
He's pretty sad
He's
apparently.
he's not sad right
But
now.
quit
He's quite
farming,
happy
or
with
Emerson's
everybody else.
going to lose all remorse that you died.
Okay.
Look.
So it's
nobody
the-
else
it's the
does it for
evening-
me.
with
I
the
have to
new
do it
clothes.
myself manually.
It's the
I just
evening.
had a pseudo psychotic break. What more do you want from the party? I just
I
attacked
might have. I'm
child over
sorry.
your corpse.
You know what? I might have missed it. I have goddamn work emails right now, and I'm juggling. But okay, I'm sorry.
It's not my fault.
That's
I know,
not our
Oh,
it's
fault.
man,
Emerson's
he's really
fault.
good acting. You're gonna have to watch his stream if you missed it.
I know.
Like, god damn it. Okay.
Yep. Yep. And that'll help with my stream statistics. So what do you guys? What do you?
Hell yeah.
What are you guys
I mean,
doing
that
now?
was the,
Don't forget to
the
like and
RPG
subscribe.
Oscar for tonight.
Yep,
You
yep.
missed a
Like
good
and
show.
subscribe.
God damn
Hell yeah.
it.
Yep. So now it's the evening of the 13th, Friday. What are you guys gonna do? Mahmood's like eating dinner with you guys. You're all sitting around the table.
I think we should go to that guy's farm
Yeah,
and get information out of him.
The
I agree.
the plantation.
Absolutely.
He's just
I'm
not-
I'm
the
just-
real
only thing left
Omar
to do.
plantation.
Will the real
That is it.
Omar please stand up?
Yeah.
He even acknowledges that the other Omar is the real Omar.
Uh-huh. Yes.
He
Yes, he
said
did.
the real Omar please stand up. He could have been standing when he said that.
No.
So are
that's
you
not
guys
how it
gonna
works.
go? Like it's like sort of 5 p.m. Dusk is sort of coming. Are you guys gonna jump in the car, Percy's car, and drive over there?
Yeah,
Why
it's
not?
my
Not that
car.
well,
He has a
Percy
car.
does have a
hang
car
on.
here. Yeah.
I have a car,
I'm
but
going-
I can't
No.
drive
Oh.
it very well.
No.
I'm
gonna-
going to check on the
I mean,
wounded
I'm cool to
first.
drive.
That's
He's
cool.
not-
I got this.
I'm gonna check on the wounded first to see
I
if
like
we're
driving.
ready.
You got a cool Egyptian kind of car.
Okay,
I've never
You
driven
know
before.
what?
well, it's
But
not the
thing
next day yet,
is, I don't
um,
believe,
um,
ma'am, that
Bessie.
women can drive.
What was that?
So
It's not the next
Yeah,
day
so
yet.
that's very sad for you.
It's not the next day yet. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But I'm looking at them to see if they're well enough to
yeah,
go.
they're all looking decent enough. I mean, they can make their
Okay.
own decision. They see how much they have max and current, so they're adults, unlike Percy.
Okay.
Oh my god! What
Yeah.
a
I know, right?
drive-by!
Hold
What?
on, hold on.
It looks
I'm
like you
sorry.
lied to get into military.
Wait,
That was a-
say
that
it
was-
again. I'm
what?
sorry, I missed
What?
it. I'm
Oh, I missed that. I'm
distracted.
sorry. What?
You should pay attention, then you
I
fuck.
can't.
What?
I can't. I got a
What?
new client, and he's blowing me up. He's in love with me.
Again,
sorry.
your problem. Looks like we get to make up your shit then. Pay attention.
Yeah,
or have
yeah,
it
I'm
made
yeah.
up
trying.
for
Yeah,
I'm
you.
yeah.
trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I didn't
What-
say
just
anything.
repeat what you
I said
said.
nothing. I said nothing.
Fuckholes.
You'll have to watch the
Yeah,
stream
I'm
later
playing-
and
I'm
beef
playing
and beef
devil's
up my
advocate here.
stats. You know what I mean? Okay, so what are you guys doing?
All right, let's. If they look well enough to go, then let's go to the plantation.
It's time to scope out the plantation.
Is anybody
Do some
staying
recon.
behind? Let me put it that way, because Bessie looks at you all. You don't look too bad,
Well, Mahmood
but you get to make
stay
your own
behind.
decisions. Well, Mahmood says, "Fuck this shit. I'm staying behind."
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
I give him enough money to make sure he has.
Oh, he gives you
Lunch,
like
a nice lunch.
a hug and then dashes off.
And I give him a key to my room,
Oh,
so
nice.
he can go to the room and sleep if he wants to.
Oh, he's definitely gonna pass out in there, like in a nice, comfy bed.
Smart. I mean, okay.
Oh, Omar,
Do it,
just shut it. I'm not in the mood
Probably
today.
gonna,
Wow,
he's probably gonna order so much room service
I know,
Let's.
but that's okay. I mean,
that is gonna spend all the per diem.
okay, so you guys all gather together. It starts to get dark, and it gets to the nighttime. Virginia, you're the one driving, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys kind of drive off into the night and head towards Omar's plantation. As you're pulling up to the outside, how are you pulling up to the outside, Virginia? Are you driving up to the front gate? Are you driving up to the side?
I stop before when I see the lights of the place in the distance. I stop.
Everybody, please
Can I turn
roll
off?
a perception roll
Okay.
as you're driving off to the place.
What's hidden?
Oh yeah, spot hidden. Yep, that'll be good. Yep.
Spot hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Come
Or perception.
on. Seriously?
Not
high
you,
success
not you,
for
Emerson.
me.
Not you, Emerson.
Got it.
Okay,
Bessie
hold
and
on.
Omar. Okay, so we need Virginia,
I haven't rolled
Ezekiel,
mine yet. I'm
You
coming
said spot
here.
hidden or
Uh,
perception.
spot hidden.
I
There
I
is
haven't
no
done it.
perception, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't do spot.
I
hidden
did spot
because-
hidden, and mine failed by 2 points.
Nice. As
Spot
per
hidden
usual,
or
right?
psychology?
Fail.
Oh, I can spend
Terrible fail.
47
Yeah.
to succeed.
So Bessie, as you guys are heading towards, I
Didn't
think
even
Bessie's
ask
the
me.
only one that passed. Yes, and she got a hard success.
Haha.
Yes. So Bessie, as you guys are all driving towards the plantation, and you're kind of like, Virginia, are you going to the front gate, or are you going to kind of go to the side and park off in the dark somewhere?
Yes.
I park off in the dark somewhere so that we can
Okay.
decide, make sure we have a good game plan now. that
Bessie,
scoping out the
you
outskirts.
notice as you guys are all driving out there, Emerson is very sullen, and he's trying to hide it from everyone, but it's not working. He looks like he's very sad, but only you can know this, Bessie.
So my 25 didn't
Well,
work.
unfortunately, I
Oh, let
don't
me see.
think I would do
Omar.
anything about
Oh,
it.
sorry, Omar. You also. Omar and Bessie knows that Emerson is kind of sad as you're driving. He's kind of sitting in the back seat and he's not talking as much as he usually does. He's kind of acting a little strange. He looks just kind of like somebody peed in his Oreos.
Wait,
Ew.
Cheerios.
Yeah,
you mean
my
Cheerios, dude?
Out of
Cheerios.
character,
No,
out
he
of
likes
character,
Oreos.
I would be very
Not Oreos. It's
He
Cheerios.
doesn't like
It's
Cheerios.
canon now. It's
Yeah,
it's
No,
it's
Oreos.
Oreos,
is
yeah.
fatter,
Oreos now.
Yeah, it's
I can
Oreos
relate
because
to
it's sweeter.
Oreos.
It's more tasty.
Okay.
Hey man,
No,
You
but the
haven't-
P is not.
you haven't
fair
asked
to you.
about the chupacabras once this whole trip. There's something wrong with you. What's going on, man?
I don't want to talk about it.
Sir, what is a chupacabra, sir?
I'm not talking to you, whoever the fuck you are, man. You just
I'm
got
sorry,
here.
sir. I
Who the fuck
apologize.
you are, man?
Emerson nods his head in approval. He's like,
So So everybody watching the stream, this is fucking Chaos Incorporated.
This is everything
Chaos.
Locantis
Yes.
deserves.
Yeah, no, it 100% is.
All the grief that he gave us.
Yes,
Right.
yes, exactly. So
Anyway.
you guys drive up.
You need to talk about something, just let me know. You wanna be quiet, fine, but we're gonna go into some heavy shit here.
Omar's trying
And
to
I
pull
wanna
you out
know-
of it, Emerson.
I want to know that you're with us,
Dude.
and we're not going into this shit with somebody who's not with us.
Hold on, hold on,
Alright,
hold on,
Em-
hold on. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Omar,
yeah.
you're gonna roll a. Let's see. Is this psychology? Let's see. Perception skill on humans. No, you want to do a like charm or something. I think you're trying to like.
Is there like a rally or a
yeah, like-
fire
Charming.
or-
Oh
No.
Jesus Christ! Oh no. Nope. That is horrible. Okay. Well,
Make him describe it. Make him describe it.
describe what happens as you try to like talk to him in the car.
Yeah, I tried to talk to him, and shaking my cigar, and part of the ashes just fall on his face when I'm shaking it. And like, okay, I'm sorry about that.
It like burns his fucking like pants. Like your ash like hits his pants, and you're like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that. I mean,
He's trying to be-
Just sort of like
I don't
brushes
know what
it
to
off.
say.
looks you dead in the eyes, but also like
Bessie,
in the
Bessie,
eyes.
are you gonna do anything, Bessie? You're
About,
you're the other one that noticed also that he's kind of
No,
A
no,
little
I said
standoffish.
that in out of character I would be very concerned. But in character I don't
You
think
wouldn't
Bessie
do anything.
would say anything.
Gotcha. Okay. So you guys pull up to this plantation off to the side in the dark. Now this shows it in the daytime, but you're kind of parked back behind here there's like a big open field that has some what are those things? What do they make tequila out of?
Agave.
agave.
Agave. There's a bunch of agave in front of you between you and the plantation. You see that plantation building in front of you. It's kind of dark. There is a bunch of people walking around closer to the plantation with guns and like flashlights and walking around, but you guys have parked and nobody has seen you and you're on the edge of the plantation. What are you guys doing now?
What time is it? You said dark?
It's like 9 p.m. at night, maybe 10. Like it's pretty dark. And there's lights around the plantation, but where you're at, there's no lights.
This is the part
Sorry,
I'm not
Virginia
very good
Park
at,
parked
and
sort of
I
out in
let
the dark.
group decide.
Okay,
okay,
I
so
shoot the lights.
Percy,
Yes, sir.
Percy, you said
yes,
you're
I think you need to lower
military.
your voice, Percy.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
And please
How would you
tone
you
it
know,
down
how
with
would
the sir,
you-
yes sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
yeah,
Thank you.
please. What are your suggestions for infiltrating a building? Say that there's like a target in this building that we want to get to. You've done this kind of shit before, is what I'm saying, no?
Yes, sir. So my advice would be that we scout the situation from all angles, and then we identify the weakest spot, and then we sneak in silently, infiltrate their weakest point, and infiltrate from that point, sir. If you're asking, sir.
No, he sounds kind of stupid, but what he said was actually kind of smart.
He
Yeah.
sounds kind of stupid. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Stupid as
But
well.
what he said was
Yeah, please
smart, I
translate.
think.
Yep. So you guys gonna follow
Sure,
what
yeah.
Percy said?
I don't
Yeah,
have a
I'll
better
follow
plan.
what the group decides.
Okay, so you guys kind of stay on the outside. You scooch around. You start to move around. So what I'll do is, Percy, are you still
Yes,
talking to your
sir.
customer? Are you good to go?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fucking
You have to call the. You don't have to
Fucking
call
this
the DM, sir.
yeah, you don't have to call
Well,
me
you
sir.
guys,
Who
you
that
know
is.
what? The way it works is you have to tell me that it give me permission to not call you sir. That's how it works.
Okay, so you're gonna roll a
You
plus
submissive
one,
bitch.
a plus 1B,
Yes, sir.
plus 1B, and you're
Uh-huh.
gonna roll a stealth because you're gonna grab. So you guys park on the edge of this plantation, and Percy goes, "Guys, get out! Let's do this! Come on!" And he's like moving up between the
No, no,
agave,
no.
and
Wait
he's
a minute.
kind of.
Wait a minute. He doesn't say guys. He says sir.
Oh,
Sir.
sorry. He says,
Yes,
"Sirs,
sir.
sirs, come here, sirs," and he pulls you
And
between
ma'am.
the agave.
Oh
Ma'ams,
my God.
sirs, come over here.
I know how I can get Locanthus to stop saying sir so much. You know who says sir all the time that he's telling a story? Donald Trump.
Oh shit.
Oh God, fuck you.
Okay. So then you
Don't make
guys are
that-
going.
Don't make
You
this
guys
that
are.
political.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are going up the middle, and Percy,
And,
you're gonna
sir,
roll.
Would you like
a,
me to roll a stealth roll? Sir?
Yes, you're definitely gonna do a plus 1B. Oh shit! So he's like
that a good
huddling. He's huddling you all behind him, and you're going between the agave, and you guys get up right up next to like right up here, right up next to the like front of the place. And as you're looking inside, you see to the left. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see this, but to the left in here, in that window there, you guys see. Let
The
me
weak
see.
spot.
We see
Oh, yeah.
fucking Mahmood. We knew it.
Oh, it's Princess
Okay.
Donut. Oh.
So you guys
okay.
see this. There is a person
Oh,
in there
God.
that with his cat,
I'm gonna-
and they're having tea with somebody else.
I'm gonna bring this cat to my mood.
Why don't you all roll a knowledge roll? So if you go to main and roll knowledge, it's int idea.
I have knowledge.
No, sorry, no, it's edu is knowledge.
Wow, you were right
Oh,
about his
yes.
intelligence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
All right, it's Edu, like the
Edu,
I
bird.
can't
yep.
find it for knowledge.
The frick
Sorry.
do I manage to
It's
fail that shit?
Edu, yeah, I know. Your
Is
Edu
everyone
is very
rolling it?
awesome. Yes, everybody does.
It's on the main page.
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
why I
Uh-huh.
can't
Yep,
find
yep.
it?
EDU.
Okay.
Did you roll a 94?
I know. I
Son of a
know.
Bitch.
That is Ezekiel's best skill, I think.
Yes. Fuck.
Is it on the edu that says no?
Yes, you just double click it.
EDU,
Yep.
no. Yeah.
EDU, double click that. Yep, there you go. Oh shit. So out of everybody, Virginia, Bessie, and Emerson both all roll a hard success. You guys know that the person that you're seeing having tea in that room is Omar
Is Alejandro.
al-Shakti.
Omar Ashati.
Yep.
Really?
How do you-
Hi,
Is this the dude that
um,
ran the shop that we like shook down and tried to like intimidate into telling us shit?
No,
Who had
no.
this first shop burned down?
No.
What?
No.
What?
Well,
This is the
dude,
guy.
He's running.
As a
Yeah.
white
Or is this
guy,
the
you
temple
think
dude?
all Arab names are
Sorry,
the same, bro.
Mayana, go
How
ahead and say it because
fucking
Mayana was about to
wow.
say it.
I have
Mayana?
my eye on the cat that I
Mayana,
wanna
what
bring
were you gonna
home
say?
from
He's the
the-
guy running what?
The cult.
Yep.
The
This
organization.
is the head of the cult.
The cat,
That's the
the
guy.
cat cult.
And
The
guy
So
that
he
got
wasn't the guy we
Alejandro
talked to the
killed.
shop who was burnt up, and he wasn't the
It's-
guy at the temple.
he is the head of the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh.
And I
Yes,
Allegedly.
and he is the guy that got Alejandro killed. So the question is,
Oh wow.
do we
He might
go
be.
there and kill him or shake his hand?
Oh my
Oh,
fucking shit! Did you
shit.
hear that shit? Did you
Oh,
hear
shit.
her? I feel like y'all didn't hear what she just said.
I
No, I
heard her.
heard it. I heard it. I heard it. And
Everybody
and,
heard it,
and,
and we understood
I
it.
have an answer. I have an answer. Yes.
Yeah.
I approve of said answer.
That sounds like my manager.
So-
I would ask him 2 different questions, and he would just say
Yeah.
yes.
I go,
Yeah.
listen, I go
Oh.
very, very awkwardly. I go, haha, I was joking. That was my funny.
Inside check.
Very, very awkwardly.
So everybody else
mean-
roll a spot hidden.
Oh my god.
Not me.
Everybody.
Not you.
Oh, everybody. By the
That
way,
does beg the question. What are we trying to achieve here?
we're gonna go
Yeah,
in
that's a
and
good
work
question.
on that
We're
guy.
trying to see if we can kill this cat.
Fail, regular.
No, we're not gonna go kill the cat. You touch the cat,
Fail.
you die.
I don't
You know how people
see.
feel about animals because
I
I'm
thought-
looking for it.
Bessie,
thought
you
you
got to
meant-
roll a
Because
spot
because
hidden.
I'm
to
slow.
kill the
You know
cat,
why?
I'm
Because
sorry.
I was talking and I can't talk and find
And
it at
roll,
the same
yep,
time.
yep.
You can't
gotcha.
talk and think at the same time. She
No,
can't.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can't. I'm a one
I know.
processor. You guys
So,
tell me what I am.
Emerson.
A one-trick pony.
No, a
Emerson,
one
out of
processor
this
something.
place
Oh,
in the
yeah,
corner over
you're
there.
Yeah, she's a
Uh,
linear. She's a
She's
1-4.
a
She's a
serial
1-4.
serial processor. Yeah,
Yep.
I see what you're
1-4
saying.
serial
Right.
processor.
She-
Wow.
That's
Okay,
so-
disrespectful.
But
That's
I'm smart,
disrespectful.
but
Hold on.
only
It's
one
not
smart thing at a
inaccurate, though.
time.
Everybody shut up! Shut up!
Shut
That
up.
is an IT burn.
Shut up.
I'm about to put Locanthus in RPG 2. In
Put him in timeout.
I know I'm going to put him in timeout in a minute. Emerson, you hear where I just pointed the arrow. So the Omar Al-Shakti is in this room, but over to number 2, in that room, you see somebody walk up in a library and open a book, and behind the book is some kind of secret storage, opens it up and puts something in it, closes it, and then walks away.
All right. At this point, we're all like huddled in the.
You're kind of hiding
definitely
in the
not cornfield.
no. No, it's the fuck. What is the agave field?
I taste the agave.
It is the
So did we
best
see any,
agave you've ever
You take 1
tasted.
point of damage.
It's really
the blue
delicious agave.
right?
It's really good agave.
Agave is not really good when you taste it live. Just saying.
I just want to see what it
You
tastes
see
like.
any openings
that's
in the
just not bad.
security?
Okay, so guys. Look. Okay. I was first distracted by the left there. Like, that is a gorgeous animal. And those 2 guys with them is fucking animals. But look,
Mhm.
look
You
over
mean
here.
the cat?
Look, this guy I meant the cat was the gorgeous animal in the 2
Okay,
days.
all right.
Do
Look,
not
look,
hurt the
look.
cat.
Over here on the right.
Number
I'm,
2.
Like, pointing
Number
to the
2.
right-hand side.
Yep.
I'm trying to stay quiet. I'm like, hey, look over here. I just watched this guy stash something there. You see this? And I'm like, hey, look. And then I fucking slap Percy on the back of the head with like a motherly almost slap on the cuff of the neck. Like, pay the fuck attention. I'm trying to tell you over here.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
Sorry, sir.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes, sir.
Have we noticed any labs in security that we can go in?
Sorry,
How do
sir.
we get over here, guys? How do we not call the alarm and go investigate over here?
Sir, would you like me to shoot my way through?
Absolutely not. You fucking dunce.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
You
sir.
fucking
Sorry,
dunce.
sir.
Wow.
No, not donut. Dunce.
Dunce. He said dunce. Yeah.
Yeah, dunce would have been way more appropriate. Than that.
Immediately.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
It urged to call him a fucking donut.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, Emerson starts like hands and knees, like bear crawling over towards that side instead of where we are.
Okay. Is Emerson the only one going?
Sir, would you like me to go with you?
I would love to try to go with him.
Come on, let's go. I push
I
it.
refuse to acknowledge that I heard what Percy said.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm
Sir.
following him and I'm saying, come on, let's go.
Sir, would you like me
Can
to
we
go
stealth?
with you, sir?
Come on,
I'm about to
Percy.
punch him in the face.
So Omar is
Yes,
saying,
sir.
"Come on, Percy, let's go. Let's follow Emerson."
All right. I am following
Okay,
Omar's
then you're gonna
commands
roll a
because
plus 1B.
You guys still haven't
Stealth.
answered me who's in command here.
Plus 1B.
All right.
Stealth.
Plus 1B.
Everyone that is
Okay.
going?
No, just Percy. He's the one
Yeah,
kind of like
just
leading you
because
guys.
We're only the ones
In
going.
case you didn't notice, Bessie and Virginia are probably the ones in charge.
Probably
I know.
Probably the ones that what?
In
Yeah.
charge.
charge.
You guys are the one really running the group.
Well, not to me because
I
you
don't know.
guys
I'm
haven't
half
told me.
asleep now. I don't feel like you said
You
in
guys
charge.
Been told. You've been told.
Oh,
You guys
if she's tired.
Hey,
Yeah.
look at me. Look at me.
Wow,
Look up
wait, hold
now.
on. We can't call it before Sergio falls asleep because
I
that
know,
would just
I
the
know.
gods would
I
disrespect
know.
us.
It would totally, yeah.
No, Sandra's tired. You guys can't force her to
You know
play.
what? You
No,
can
that is
let
true.
Citrus sleep
Ci-
though. Wait,
Citra, are you
Sergio's
ready to go
fallen
to sleep?
asleep
Here, I
20,000
haven't fallen
times.
asleep yet. I'm still awake.
Hey, look
So
at me.
we can forgive Citra if she does because we've forgiven Sergio for 342 times.
I gotta take
Look
some
at me.
notes.
342
So let's just
times.
find the next logical
Okay.
breakpoint.
So
Like,
you
where's
guys,
the-
you
Okay,
guys.
so
we're-
I
No, no, no.
rolled-
Hold on.
I
Wait.
rolled my stealth, and it
Wait.
was successful.
Just wait. So you guys all get up to that section of the plantation. You kind of get into there's like a small double doors that's open. So you kind of crack that open. You're in a library, and inside that library you see a bunch of books, and you see the book that you thought you saw
Lousy
somebody
books.
mess with, right? So you go up to that book, and who has the highest or the best locksmith
Me.
skill?
I
do not have anything
I
locksmith,
think
motherfucker.
it's me and
That would be
Ezekiel.
41.
I have a 1.
41.
I have
Yeah.
51.
And I have 51 also.
Okay, so it's Virginia is the highest. So Virginia.
No,
No,
me and
there's
Ezekiel
Omar
both have
51.
51.
Sorry, not Omar. It's
No,
there's
Virginia has
250.
I
50.
think I opened the last one. You take this one, Ezekiel.
Hold on, Ezekiel's
tied.
51
They're
also.
tied. Yes.
Yeah,
they're tied.
51. Yeah.
Okay. Then Ezekiel put a +1B and roll a locksmith because Virginia helps you.
B stands for bitch.
Oh shit!
God.
Mark it,
I
bro.
don't think it
Mark
does,
it.
man. I don't
Mark
think
it.
it does.
Both
Oh,
Mark
were
it.
good, but that one was
Okay.
better.
Alright.
I
I
think
take
B
it back.
stands for
Something had to go my
badass.
way.
I know, at least one time. So you guys get up to this
Yeah.
like
Good
this.
job.
It's like a bookshelf, and there's a book that looks like it's not really a book. So you crack it open, and there's a lock in it. So you kind of like sticking your lock picks in there and tweaking on it. And Virginia's like, "Oh, try this and try that." And so Ezekiel's like, "Okay, yeah, crack," and you crack it open, and inside of that is a locked chest, like a locked back portion.
I
And
open
there
it.
is what?
You're not doing it.
I open it.
No, oh, he said
He's
he opens
opening
it.
his zipper.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You see this here.
I eat it.
This fucking guy.
The penthouse?
There is a what?
The Penhue Foundation.
The Pinhue
okay.
Foundation. Yep.
Gaffigan.
Do you guys remember any of this? No.
The store looks
I-
familiar from our first
It
session.
does.
I
Yeah, it's
remember-
very early.
3
It's
months
very
ago.
I
early.
remember London. I believe that is in England.
So
do I
everybody
see
roll-
that any-
Freaking high, dude.
Everybody roll a intelligence roll.
Do I see the cat anywhere?
I totally
No, you
remember
do not see the
this.
cat. No. Everybody roll an intelligence roll. Oh, Ezekiel, that is
That is on the first page, right? Yeah, I
Yep.
see it.
Yep.
Fuck,
Oh.
dude.
I
Percy.
totally remember
Percy
this. I
can't.
knew
Percy,
it.
you can't roll it. You were not there.
I succeeded.
The fuck
Sorry,
do you mean
said
I'm not there?
intelligence roll? Is
You
that
were not there,
EDU?
dude. You were not there
Oh,
at the
no,
beginning.
intel.
INC,
regular.
I
INC.
was totally there.
Oh, I totally fucking know.
Oh, it's Emerson that figures this out. This
I know.
card, he
How do you guys
reaches
not know?
he reaches back behind his pocket and pulls out an exact card that you found when Emerson was killed in his room. This card was
Emerson?
a card that you
I
found.
was killed?
I'm sorry. Ezekiel. No. God
Ezekiel was
damn-
killed?
Oh my god, you're killing everyone!
Everybody
Damn!
Sorry, Jackson Elias. My bad.
Fucking
You know what?
doppelganger guy.
I think the DM
Yeah, I
has
know
been
the
drinking a
DM
little
has
bit,
had a
maybe.
little bit of a drink so that I don't cough all night. But
No, that's fair. He's
You
had a bed
found
cough all
you
week,
found that
guys.
Pinhew Foundation card was what you found when Jackson Elias was killed in his room. That is the same card. You pull it out of your back pocket and you're like, oh shit, and it looks exactly the same.
I knew it.
So who's this Edward Gabby?
Swiss.
Gabby guy?
Edward Gavitt
It's
again.
either
Yeah.
Edward or Jacob. You have to pick one.
And then you also find this paper that says, "My dear Omar,
My dear Omar.
the
Oh my
scarab
God.
brooch which arrived this
Don't we
morning
have
is
a bad Omar on our
magnificent.
team?
If the matching pieces could be found, I could be most appreciative." AP.
Can I
AP
recall at
means-
any point a
AP
scarab
means Adrian Peterson, the running back from the NFL, or it means advanced placement.
This guy
In-
is so freaking
You-
high.
you
Can I
also-
at any
I
point
know.
remember a scarab brooch on one of the people that we've talked to?
Yeah.
No, you don't remember that. No.
So does these AP sound familiar?
So, should we start torturing
Omar,
for
why don't you
information?
roll a intelligence roll?
Because Omar seems to know. I think we have to torture him until he tells us.
Omar, you're pretty sure that AP,
Wow.
that you remember now, that AP is something Pinhew.
Can
Like the
you?
P is Pinhew. So A is
Pinhew.
probably his first name.
Enu Pinu.
Pinhew.
This we need to get to this Pendejo Foundation that we found here.
Mhm. You also find in the papers inside of the thing, inside of the chest, there is a receipt that lists the scarab brooch as being sent by Ho Fang Imports from China.
China.
So the scarab brooch that they're talking about in this was sent to Ho Fang Imports. Ho Fang Imports. I'll
Did
put
it
that in the
arrive?
chat. It didn't say. There's just like a receipt that says that it was sent there, and that there's also a bunch of like 5 years of shipments that Egyptian artifacts besides the scarab brooch was sent to Ho Fang Imports, 15 Keong Street, Shanghai, or the Randolph Shipping Company, Darwin, in Australia. So a bunch of what apparently has been shipped, or that Omar or these people have known about, and is in there sort of like there's like it's sort of like a receipt book. And in that receipt book for the last 5 years, there's been a bunch of shipments between this plantation and Ho Fang Imports in Shanghai and Randolph Shipping Company in Australia.
Sirs, I speak Australian fluently, and I'm here to help, sirs.
Oh damn! Something came up on my thing. Jeez,
In your thing.
loud. You know how sometimes your computer it has open
Oh.
windows and a
Yep.
video all of a sudden starts for whatever reason,
Yep.
and it just went piercing into my ear.
Yeah, it was Percy. You should just turn him down.
No, that's different.
Makes sense.
Sirs, I'm just saying, sirs, I speak fluent Australian, and I'm here to help, sirs. By the way, sirs, you haven't told me who is in command of this operation.
You also find 250 Egyptian pounds
Mhm.
in the safe.
Thank you for
How's the
answering my
what?
questions, sir.
We're concentrating here.
Adults are thinking.
Yep.
I'm the captain now.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
We found what?
I
Pounds of what?
understand now.
250 Egyptian pounds.
This is definitely not gonna get old very quickly, guys.
Is that like
Are
a
they
lot?
still good, or is this like ancient money?
It's It's like
I don't know about
each
Egyptian.
Egyptian. So 250
current
Egyptian pounds
currency?
right now is worth $5 US. So it's not worth a lot. It's basically their currency in Egypt. There's 250
Okay.
pounds like laying around in that safe. There's a logbook that has 5 years of shipments. Half of them are to Hofang imports, and half of them are to Darwin, Australia. And then there's two other things, and that is the Pinyu Foundation card and the scarab brooch, which if arrived this morning is magnificent. If the matching pieces could be found, it would be most appreciative. And both of those are in the logbook, and the actual scarab brooch was sent to Egypt. Hofang Imports, 155 Kojang Street, Shanghai.
Oh, I know that place.
Citra, are you capturing that, or do we need Emerson to write it out so we can record it?
Don't worry,
I
guys,
am
I'll
capturing some of it. It's just I'm kind of tired. I just shared.
No, I understand. That's why I'm asking, because I rely on your notes for between section.
Yeah.
I got it, guys. Don't worry about it.
And when we play next time, okay,
I never
so
see your notes published.
yeah, I know.
Otherwise, I might rely on those too. But I feel like that I'll be like, all
So effectively, I assume you guys kind of like extricate yourself from here and leave the plantation, unless you want to hang around for a little while. Either way, if you hang around for a little while, nothing really.
Plantations.
You do see the cat still moving around and doesn't do much other than stay with its owner.
Sir, would you like me to target this cat, sir?
I was
Why are
just
you calling
thinking
us
in my head. You did
Virginians,
not
sir?
hear me looking for the cat.
No, yeah,
Yes, sir.
100%. Yep.
This motherfucking psychopath.
So you guys eventually, like, over the night, you're trying to watch this place. You hang out. You grab these two things from the thing. You have a logbook that tells you about these two places. You eventually leave this place and you go back to your hotel room. And it is now Saturday the 14th.
So yesterday was Friday the 13th.
It
the
was.
anniversary of Alejandro's death.
And that is when Alejandro died. Was Friday the 13th. Imagine that, huh? Yeah.
Kidding.
Yep.
No
Makes
wake,
sense.
no
Everybody's
nothing.
so sad.
Obituary goes in the same day he dies.
I
It's fine.
get it.
Peter
Yeah.
just restarted for no reason. I don't know what the heck happened.
We should just restart the whole campaign. Yeah.
What?
Oh, fuck.
Somebody's joking.
I
I'm
know.
just going to say, in terms of grief, there's only one character that ever grieved. Don't piss him off.
Yeah, that is true.
Is it me?
No,
No.
Oh,
it's definitely not you.
No, I
Okay.
forgot. He wasn't paying attention. Too busy
Yep.
not paying attention.
Yeah, he was 100%
Yeah.
not paying attention. Okay,
I'm
cool.
not paying
Left
attention right
So
now.
we are good with tonight. That is the end of the session.
Mhm.
So where are we still at the house at the plantation?
No, you guys leave the plantation. You go back to your hotel room. You sleep, and you're now Saturday morning on the 14th, and you can make a decision as to what you're going to do. There's not much else for you to do in Egypt.
We're gonna take this guy out.
Are you going to take the guy
Yeah,
out?
let's just
Why-
take this
why?
guy
What's
out.
the-
Whatever.
Take
Yeah, the
it
opportunity
easy.
to. We
I'm
didn't.
kidding. I'm kidding.
He just woke up, but I'm all about it.
I didn't just wake up. I was. Okay, never mind.
He paid
So,
more attention
yeah.
tonight than you did.
Yeah.
No.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
That's
Damn.
Don't ever
Shots-
say that. You know what? Dyer won them's fighting.
Shots fired.
Yo,
I
you
know,
can
but-
fight, because I just spent all night fucking RPing, and you were like, nobody gives a shit about me. And we're like,
All right, dudes. It is awesome streaming. It was great gaming. I hope you all have a good night. Take care of yourselves and each other. We'll be back next Friday, and I hope you join us. Good night.